thought I was live. Oh yeah, now we're live. Oh my
Okay.
goodness, bro, we were talking for like 10 minutes, and the live wasn't even on. Man,
Uh,
I was wondering because I was looking at the phone. I was like, what's going on?
oh yeah, because it says Todd. It says while we're waiting. With my bad. We thought we were live.
Sorry, you guys. We thought we were live.
uh,
My
oh,
bad.
sorry, guys.
We were talking between ourselves for like 10 minutes. Sorry, you guys.
Oh
Thank you.
man.
Thank you for being patient.
Oh, it's been a
Man,
long
that's
day.
embarrassing, bro. You put two Mexicans together. Two Mexicans from the hood, from the guy, from the barrio.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you guys. We thought we were
Oh,
live.
that's funny.
We were over here talking and talking, and oh man, that was my bad, bro.
Uh,
See, that's why I needed my better half, man. So what's been going on, Rico? Now we're live.
oh man,
So
today
embarrassing. I
today
know.
was a good day. You know, hang on. Hey, uh, Danielle, if you're watching, we're doing a live right now, and I'll call you after. But it's been a good day. You know, I got to do I made 10 hours today.
Oh, nice. You did another 10 today.
Well, we did more because we did our 10 hours. Then we went to go do a side job.
Oh,
So
you
it
did a
was
side job.
yeah, it was a long day. You know, and we had a fire right here, so like the air is real bad. Like it's hard to breathe because I have asthma, and I don't have an inhaler, so it's like really hard.
So,
Mm.
Rico, now that we're live, how has life been treating you this last 3 weeks that you've been gone from the
Oh
house?
man, it's been amazing. like look, man, I get to be free. Like I feel like I'm free now. You know, I see all my family. I got to meet my niece. I got to talk to my younger brother today on the live, and I got to meet his baby. I didn't even know he had a baby until today. I got to meet
Oh,
his wife and kid. You know, so a lot of good things are happening now. You know, and I know they wouldn't happen if y'all would have never saved me.
if you were still stuck at the horror house, the how
Hmm.
do you say horror? HORROW, something like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Look at the view. Like, look at that.
Beautiful. Just don't
And
show
we
your
have a
address.
church, literally a church right there.
Just don't show your address. You know they're
Oh, I
stalkers.
know. Yeah.
But just real quick, we talked to some people today, and they laughed. It was funny. You know, what I mean, I gotta laugh. You know, it's funny, bro. You know, the whole situation is funny. You're in beautiful Prescott. Yes, he is. Uh, so wow, I never seen these people here on the norm. I know that. Well, I'm sure they're all here for Rico. There's a lot of people here for Rico because they want to see Rico. Rico is gonna be a success story. He's not a statistic. He would have been a statistic had he stayed where he was at. And I'm glad and we're grateful, right, Rico, that
Oh,
Danielle
I'm blessed.
started the freedom.
Hmm. I thank God I met her. I'm telling you, like, she's an angel, Juan.
So how has it been going for the last 3 weeks that you've been gone out of since you've been gone from the horror house?
Like I said, it's been amazing. Like I feel free. You know, I'm able to breathe. I'm able to be myself. I'm laugh. Like my brother's like I laugh more. Like I feel better.
You
You know.
look good. You look healthy. You look refreshed. I mean,
I look
all of the
tired, but
comments.
I'm tired, but hey, I got this. I know I do. You know, I
Amen. Yes,
know.
you
I'm just
do.
taking
You
it
do
easy.
got this. Yes, you're gonna be a success story, Rico. I'm telling you, not a statistic. So, Can you see comments now?
No, it's still black. Like
You
literally,
know.
the only one I see is the one that you put.
Okay. If I see any questions for Rico, I'm gonna put them up. That's all he can see, you guys. So I think he's gonna. Uh, I think he's gonna try to. Or House of Horrors. There you go.
Okay. Now I do.
Yeah. Oh, you see it now?
Yes,
Okay.
I was on the wrong one. My
Oh.
bad.
So you guys, there it goes. If you have questions for Rico, he said he will answer your questions. It's going to be like a part 2 from last night, but we don't want to talk about khaki pants, khaki short shorts. We don't want to talk about khaki short shorts because this is not about him. This is
Yeah.
about Rico and his success. This has
And
nothing to do with
okay.
khaki shorts.
And Melinda Williams, no, I have a twin sister that when we were, I want to say 3 or 4. That's when we got split up. But I know her. She lives in Miami, and
Oh, nice.
she's married to a doctor. And yeah, but we don't really talk. You know, she's a goody good. You know, but honestly, it's just me and my brothers. You know, it's always been me and my brothers. But no, Miss BX, Kia sent her an email today saying that they're able to do the warranty. So I gotta
Good.
send. I gotta when I get paid Friday, I gotta send her the 250, so she can pay the her warranty. Then hopefully they're able to fix it because he said they will. So
It's probably more like a deductible, right?
yeah,
How many brothers do you have?
I have altogether there was 12 of us, but I know just 3.
So you know only 3 brothers.
Yes.
Good. I'm telling you, you do look so much happier. You look healthier. Now that you're away, you found your freedom, and that's good, bro.
Alicia, honestly, like I wish, like me and my sister, like we were close when we were younger. I really like I try to talk to her, but it's sad. Like she's just a goody good. She thinks she's too good to be part of our family. So we really didn't push her away, but we have our own lives. She has her life. We know that she's doing good. So we kind of just backed up, you know. And Diane, I grew up. I was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico. My mom, we moved to Oklahoma, so I was raised up in Oklahoma. I moved to Arizona when I was 16 because I had a scholarship to run track to ASU. So we moved up here, and I finished my junior and senior year up here.
So you used to run track in school?
Oh, I love track.
Yeah.
I think I still hold it. I haven't really looked, but last time I checked, I still hold the record in the hurdles and the 100-yard dash in Central High School.
Oh, in Central High School in Phoenix?
Yep.
Huh.
That was my school. I feel better. Like I really do. I feel a whole lot better. Like I smile more. Like my cheeks hurt because I smile so much. Like I'm happy. Like I'm finally happy.
And I think that's awesome because you have your brothers and you're around family.
I got all 4 of them. All of them.
I want to see what my wife said. My wife said, Juan, considering a lot of people have been posting how terrible we are and how you cannot read the chat and stay on task and drag things on, why don't you just stick to Rico and now engage and not engage in the chat? Because I can do both, babe. Let me show you.
KT, I grew up in Valiant, Oklahoma. I don't know if you know where that is, but it's a really small town.
In Valiant, Oklahoma.
Valiant, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Guys, please comment, like, and subscribe, you guys. So we're trying to get KT said they grew up in Oklahoma too. Did you read that?
I've seen that. I miss Oklahoma. I was talking like my brother, like because we our old house that we grew up in as kids, it's on the market right now. So my oldest brother, He's trying to buy it for us, so we all have our little childhood home that we grew up in. So hopefully that works out.
Somebody says Rico is spending the money that Angela generated doing lives. I don't understand that. You deserve it. Yes, you do deserve it, Rico.
But what does that mean? Rico is spending the money that Angela generates doing lives.
I don't know. Explain yourself, great Kathy.
Because I have never talked about Angela all my life. So how am I spending the money that? But I'm not gonna get mad over that. But
He's pulling kind of hard. Let me hold the leash for
I really don't like. I just got out of prison a couple months ago, so I really a lot of this technology and like setting up Cash Apps and Venmo and
I know you were
Amazon.
asking me to
Honestly, I
help.
don't know how to do all of that. You know, like my brother knows how to do all of that, but he's he's always busy. You know, it's kind of hard to, even though we work together, it's kind of hard to, hey, bro, I need you. You know.
And he'll help you, and he does help you.
Oh yeah, he tries to do his best, everything he can. He can like.
Good. Any more
It
questions?
says read Kathy's message.
Huh?
It says read the message, but
I already deleted it.
okay.
Yeah, I don't want no haters here. If you guys are gonna hate, Rico's, doing good, and we don't want to discourage him. We want only positive.
No, it's okay, Kathy. Like you don't have to. Like I appreciate you telling me sorry, but you don't have to. Like I know there's a lot of there's a lot of misunderstanding and miscommunication that I wish that we're gonna take the time to really sit down and get everything out there for y'all, so y'all really know what really happened and going on. But I just, like I said,
Oh,
I just want to take, I just want to take some time to focus on me and my family
no, we
right
can
now.
talk. Yeah. Oh, they're saying that is what they were saying. What they're trying to say is that they're asking. She was asking if he's spending the money on Angela. That with the money you made, it's now he's spending it on Angela. Like that. Did you see? Somebody sent me an email of a clip of him giving Angela a
Oh
tablet.
yeah.
That was probably your tablet. Did you see it? It was a black tablet. Was your tablet black?
Yep.
So he
He better
probably
not.
it was he gave her a black tablet with a white charger. Was that yours?
That's mine. That is mine.
Yeah, he gave it to her on a live.
Yep.
It was a black tablet with a white charger.
Yep. That was mine.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yep.
I think that's probably what they're saying. I think that's what they're saying.
I
Yeah,
knew he kind of would have, because I've
huh?
been asking for it. Because it's crazy because that has my kids' pictures on it. And like I can't get that back. That's like frustrating as hell.
So he probably reset it or
Yeah, it was easier to reset. Like all you had to do is just there's like a little like hole in it. You can put like a pin in it and reset it.
somebody's saying that, but I don't believe anything he says. Somebody says that Frank claims that he gave it to her, but I don't see Frank giving her a tablet.
Why would Frank have it? Frank wouldn't have it.
No, that's what somebody in the comments says, that Frank claims that Frank gave it to her, but I don't believe that. We all know he's a liar.
Yeah.
He lies every 15 minutes. If you watch his his lives, he lies every 15 minutes.
What happened? Okay. Oh. Yeah, but I guess I can't. I really, at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's frustrating and it hurts. But I know I'm probably gonna have better memories. And Danielle bought me a tablet, so I don't need that one. So I guess it was a good thing. He gave it away because I got a new one. you know,
So
and it's better.
maybe
So,
Angela is using your password.
oh no, no one like literally there was no way like he would he would know my password. Like he would have to reset it, but you know, like I said, it's okay. You know, I hope she's happy and she enjoys it. You know, she deserves it. You know,
Right.
so
So you don't think she's being abused or mistreated or anything?
no, I know she's not.
No.
Maybe if she
So
was a man, but
so
that's another
so
that's another story. But
right. So so maybe these people that were attacking me earlier from another channel, maybe they can slow their roll and just calm down, because
okay,
I don't think that either. But it's good to hear it from you. Maybe they'll believe you, because they
yeah,
obviously won't believe me, because I was on another channel and they really get, bro. I didn't understand and I didn't know how mad people get when you block them. When you block them,
hmm,
oh my goodness, bro, they act like you did something like
yeah,
not all of them, because there's another girl that I blocked by the name of
yeah,
Maria Barnes, and I unblocked her today because she had a really good attitude and she was on your
yeah.
channel. She was on your
Oh,
channel on your comments, and I
oh
blocked
yeah,
this lady.
I seen that today.
Yeah, I
Yeah, 'cause
blocked her about like I blocked her like 6 months ago, and
yeah,
today she left you a comment, says, "Hey, you're
yes,
in
I
good
seen that.
hands." Yeah, did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she said, "Hey, you're in good hands with Stuck in Cali," and I blocked this lady like 6 months ago, and that's what I'm talking about. She had like a good attitude, and I told her, I said, "Hey, Maria, I unblocked you from my channel, so so
Yeah,
hopefully she sees that." But I'm telling you,
I think
there's
she's on the live. I think I seen a comment that she
from
put. I
Maria
remember.
Barnes.
Yeah,
Well, that'd be cool,
yeah,
because
I think she is live.
I did unblock her, but there's other people that I blocked, bro, and oh my god, they act like I killed their dog or cat. They're like so hateful,
Yeah.
and they're on other channels, and they're like on the comments, just talking crap, bro. So it's all good, but so tell us more. Like if you guys have more questions, let us know, because
Yes.
I think Rico wants to go. Like he said, he'll do like 30-35 minutes because he's with family and they're having a cookout and there's somebody's birthday. So if you guys have questions, please
Yeah.
go ahead and shoot the questions. He said he'll answer them.
Let me see. Donna, today was it was a good day. Just long. And I know.
Rico,
Yes.
you could probably the best one to answer this. Teresa Williams wants to know this. Look,
Yes, I seen that. I honestly I don't know.
you don't know what she signed?
No.
No. Did he have you sign some too, or no?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Not that I can remember, but
People were saying that we were saying that you were, I mean, for the most part you have been honest with us about your drinking, but
oh yeah.
I never claimed that Rico was 100% honest on everything. That's not what I said, but somebody was like, "Oh, he says
Like
Rico never lies." We didn't say that. We said when it came to his drinking, he was upfront and honest with us.
I was reading a comment.
Oh,
Amanda Bloomer. It says you signed as witness, Rico. Like what are like if there's something that a video that y'all seen me do something, there was days that I don't even I was so messed up, you know, I don't even remember it. So if there is a video and I like I will rewatch it to see, but I honestly I don't remember signing anything. But I may have, but I don't remember it.
how is your family doing? Like, are they happy for you?
Oh yeah. Like they're a big help, you know, and I'm real thankful that I got to reunite with them. But hey, I may have to cut this short because the dinner is ready and they keep calling me.
Oh, okay. So when do you want to do this again, bro? You
We can do
tell
it tomorrow around the same time.
tomorrow at the same time. You
Yes.
guys need to come up with your questions. Okay, go eat, bro, because I know that you have family visiting. So
I will.
and then
Yeah, we can talk more tomorrow. So,
and then we can answer more questions, and like
yes.
we have some things lined up that we're gonna do, and then we'll be able to
Okay.
talk about it more, right, Rico?
Yes.
After we do what we have to do, because we're trying to get all the ducks lined up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 7:30, unless he tells me earlier. So Rico, go enjoy your family, bro. We appreciate you. We'll talk tomorrow around the same time. And like you
Okay.
said, we're just trying to get all the ducks roll in order, so that way things are gonna happen.
Yes.
So thank you, Rico, and
Okay.
we love you, bro. Proud of you,
Love you
man.
too.
Hang in there, bro.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Okay, thank you, Rico.
Bye.
Okay, you guys. He had to cut it short because he's with friend. Enjoy your carne asada. Yes, enjoy your carne asada. So thank you guys for stopping by. We were waiting for questions, but you guys need to come prepare with your questions. Tonight he was kind of busy. He had family with somebody's birthday, and they were about to eat. So I just want to say thank you guys. Yes, yes, he does. Thank you, Rhiannon, for being here as a mod. Janae, Cindy Frey, sorry, Todd. Thank you, everybody. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Go check out Rico's channel or page, his channel. I mean, is there anybody in the comment section that could help me transfer how I can transfer this, this video, how I can transfer it to good night, Mama Mary, how I could transfer this video to his channel. Does anybody know how I could do that? If you know from StreamYard, if we could transfer this from StreamYard over to him. One, it's actually is pronounced Fry, Cindy Fry, but spell Frey. Okay, Fry. Okay, Cindy Fry. Thank you. I finally got one right. I usually get a lot of them wrong. Bye, Rhiannon and Mama Mary. Yes. Good night, you guys. Good night, Linda Joyce. Good night, everyone. Good night, Italian girl. Angela Marie. I remember the signing paper that Angela done was her saying he can video her. Bye, Felicia. Good night. Good night, Miss BX. Hey, Rhiannon. Good night. Sherry Galloway. Good night. Thanks, Juan. Have a good night. You too, EM. So, does anybody know how I can transfer this video from StreamYard over to his channel to okay, I was sweet. Where's Kim? Kim's at work. Good night, Mike. Can up. Kim is at work, you guys. We had a busy day today. Can you tag him? Yes, it's so good to see Rico doing so well. You know, after he left the house of horror, I don't know how to say it, the house of horror on YouTube. He's just like been doing so good. Thank you. You know, you guys, for the haters that are still here, tell her to text me when she wants to do what we talked about. Okay, I will tell you. You know, she's just real kind of right now. She's kind of leery about the phone calls and about the emails because people have been acting stupid. Teresa is good. Ask her. Yes, Teresa. Okay, I'll ask Teresa. How is Minnie? Minnie's good. She just finished doing her homework. He has a constant smile. Yes, he's so happy, you guys. He's like he's doing good. Like he's advancing. He's, you know, Janae, unless you make it into a video and send it to him. I don't know how to send it to him. I already tried to send it to him. House of horror. House of horror. Teresa, will you help you do that? Yeah, from night to day. Yes, Christina Monte. From night to day. He was like, I wish I was at liberty to tell you guys stuff, but I can't say anything. It's up to him. Danny Lynn, I love you and miss you. Oh, Danny. He said he was talking to you on the video. I don't know if you heard him or not on the live. You guys are so good to him, and you can see it on Rico's face. He looks, yes, Jeanette Soprano. My wife is at work, you guys. Yes, there you go. That's what I meant to say, Celeste. Yes, he's thriving. Yes, Rico is thriving, and he's so thankful and grateful, not only to me, but and my wife, but he's so thankful and grateful for Danny Lynn. Danny Lynn, for you guys that know, that Danny Lynn's his girlfriend. Rico looks great. Hope his brother, yes, his brother's family will be good influence. So he's gonna he had a birthday. Somebody in his family had a birthday, so they were doing a dinner. Share it to him. Okay, I don't know how to share it to him. I tried. Share it to him and through Google or through YouTube, Janae. Through YouTube, share it to him through YouTube. Yes, Rico is shining. Yes, he is. Yeah, Danielle asked if she could pick it up. Pick what up? Yes, he is, Alicia. He's so in love with Danielle. He said Rico picked up his clothes. No, he did not. No, he did not. He didn't get all his clothes. I mean, if you guys are gonna listen and believe a liar, then that's on you. You know, watch the videos, you guys. Rico's already told you, and Teresa and other channels have exposed him. He's a habitual liar, you guys. I mean, I don't want to talk about khaki shorts. I really don't, because he's a clown. He's funny. His words don't mean nothing. He lies about everything, you guys. Attorneys looked at his crap and they laughed at him. He's a joke. Okay, so I copy the link and then share it with him. Yes, he's a narcissist, liar, habitual liar. All he does is lie, you guys. That's all he does. Look at his videos. Just today, Colorado Pet Patrol caught him less than 15 minutes. Lies. I told him he has prayers from Texas. All right. Way to go, Texas. What part of Texas, Danielle Williams? I'm from Dallas. I'm from the big D, Dallas, Texas. What part of Texas, Danielle Williams? I'll share it with Kim, and then you send it to him. Okay. Houston, H-Town. That's what's up. That's what's up, Daniel. H-Town. I lived in Houston for a year. There's Teresa. Where's Teresa? There's Teresa. Yeah, Teresa's awesome. Oh, hi, Teresa. Do you mind if I? No, you're good. Teresa, you're good. You use what you want. And Teresa, I thank you. And she made me a mod tonight. So I'm a mod for Teresa now. So I got a job now. I love you and miss you. Yes. Teresa made me one of her mods. Oh, I should make Teresa a mod. She's so busy though. Teresa, I'm gonna make you a mod for my channel. I know you're so busy, but I'm still gonna make you a mod. I'm gonna have to do it after. I don't know why it's not letting me. Oh, because I'm on StreamYard. That's why. It won't let me do it on StreamYard, but I'm gonna make you a mod on my channel, Teresa. May I please come on the pigeon thing right now? And can I speak my word out? I'm having issues. I feel like I'm being let down. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Kate, but please don't be. I hope you're not Christina Yanez. She turned out to be a nutcase. Kate says, May I please come on the pigeon thing? Come on the pigeon thing right now. And can I speak my word out? I'm having issues. I feel like I'm being let down. Awesome, Shannon. What part? Awesome, Shannon. Shannon, where's Shannon from? Yay, I'm a Texan too. Where are you from, Shannon? France? Thank you, Todd. Yeah, we don't know who I don't know who you are, Kate. Never seen you here. But you're starting to sound like Christina Yanez. She was a real nutcase. Yeah, it's okay, babe. I know my wife gets real sensitive. I mean, I'm not gonna be like a weirdo that comes on the page and be like, oh, I really want to talk about my word and tell my story. Hi, baseball mom. I'm glad you're on. I think she means StreamYard. She wants to join the live. I don't know who baseball mom. I don't know who she is. I'm glad you're on, baseball mom. I told you. I left a comment because my wife really likes you. My wife really likes baseball mom. Because I think you guys had some discussion, and my wife said she really liked you because you were respectful. Yeah, I believe it, Mike Borton. Yeah, I know we have moles, we have spies, and I know we have a couple, maybe one or two uh, moderators that are spies and moles too. So we're trying to weed them out. Because I'm telling you, we have my wife and I, we have the awesomest, the greatest, the best mods. I'm telling you, we do. Okay, open your own channel. Yes, he has demons, and I saw it right away. Yes, Christina Monte, he does. He has a confusion. Of course, look at his lifestyle. He has confused. He has confusion. He has a spirit of confusion. Kim Forte, it's YouTube and it's talk. Yes. Good evening, Juan. Please tell that Kim know I ignore a couple. Okay, I will. Feel mata. Okay, we are watching you. Thank you, Rhiannon. Where's Rico? Oh, Rico, you're late. Rico had a dinner. I'm so glad. Baseball mom said, I'm so glad to hear that. Kim is a good person. I could always tell she has a great heart. Thank you, baseball mom. That means a lot. You were one of the people that we blocked, and you have such a good attitude. I mean, there's a couple of people over there in the other channel, and they're so hateful and they're so mean, and they're mad. They're scornful and they're resentful because I blocked them. And I told them, bye, Felicia. So they're real butthurt over that. But like, you have a good attitude, and that's the reason we unblocked you, because you were having a good attitude. And I said, my bad. All of my own pages up and tell me about my own story when I need help and I'm seeking help. Yes. Well, Christina, I really liked E at one time. Yes, it is. We liked them too. I liked them too. I liked him too at one time until he showed his true cut. Bye, Felicia. He showed his true colors. Juan, is that your number you called me from last night? Yes, that's my number, Janae. Thank you, Marine. I'm glad you found us. Please. Yes, Amanda. We don't know what help are you looking for, Juan? The truth hurts. Yes, it does hurt. People can't accept the truth. Thank you, Bella Boo Kitty. Yes, people can't accept the truth. People act like they want the truth, but they really don't. But then when you tell them the truth, they get hurt. They get butt hurt. Yes, we have. I'm telling you, we have Rhiannon, we have Todd, Monty, Cindy Fry. We have I'm telling you guys, we have the best mods. I'm looking like how to believe myself because I like done something. I feel like I've done something to my heart that I'm not a believer anymore. Email Kim then. Yeah, email my wife. If you're a woman, Kate, if you're a woman, email my wife. Yes, he does love attention. Yes, our mods don't play. Remember, I felt it was so big when I went back and forth with her all the way to from Phoenix to Vidal Junction when my glasses got ran over. But I feel we came to a mutual agreement. Yes, yes, babe. And she was real respectful. And she saw me on their channel and she didn't attack us. And I seen that she was cordial and she was respectful and nice. So I unblocked her. Baseball mom, because you told me you liked her. I hope it is her. I think it is, babe. It's baseball mom. And I seen her on the channel. And she's been real respectful. And that's the reason I unblocked her, babe. Thank you, Mama Mary. Like, comment, and share. Yes. Hi Kim. I miss our interview with Angela. Yeah. Well, we try not to use other channels' names here, okay? Please, Susanna G. Hi, Susanna G. You missed the interview, but you can rewind this. And so what I'm gonna do, oh man, I don't even want to do that. What I was gonna do is cut this and then replay it, but I don't know if I should do that or not, or should I just put the whole Anissa, please no names. Yes, please Anissa, no names. But we know who you are. We know what you mean if you just say I miss A's interview with Angela. Yes, a couple of the mods, Rhiannon already put Kim's email up there. If you're a woman, you can talk to my wife. You can express yourself to my wife. But if you're a man, then you can just email me. That's how we do it. That's how we get down. If you're a woman, talk with my wife. If you're a man, then you can talk with me. Sorry, I say. Okay, you're good, Anissa or Arissa. You're good. Don't worry, you're good. I know. Is it baseball ma? No, it's baseball ma. Just with the MA, babe. But she remembers the conversation. She said, "Look, she said she remembers you guys going. It's this one right here, babe. Is that one right there, babe? Baseball ma. That's her. You guys went back and forth for hours. But like I said, like you told me, because you told me not to block her, but I blocked her because I didn't like it. But you told me not to block her, and you were like, just. But I still blocked her. But my point is that she didn't get butthurt and she didn't go all psycho on us like a lot of people do. Like the two that are on the other channel, they're going so psycho. I'm a woman. I'm a girl, by the way, and I mean, I don't know your email. I don't know your wife. My wife's email is up there, Kate. It's been put up there like 3 times, Kate. If you just look at the chat, Kate, they put up my wife's email like 3 times already, 4 times already. And I'm trying to be cool and calm and collect because I'm drinking. This was full of coffee. Look, guys. So there you go. There it is right there. Rihanna put it up and Janae put it up. And it had to be the 2 ladies that I couldn't pronounce their name. Well, now I know how to pronounce the name. Rhiannon and Janae. Alvaro. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, bro, I'm glad you're on because I need to make you a mod again. Oh, you are a mod. Okay. I can hear Janae right now. She has a what's up, Alvaro? Good to see you, bro. I can imagine Janae's talking because she has an accent, like a Italian accent. I'm thankful I stayed with it. You wanted me to stop the conversation right out of Phoenix. I'm thankful I told you. I felt even though it took 2 hours, we left understanding. Yes, babe. I'm glad too, babe. And now she's back, and I'm sure she probably subscribed. And there's another one, babe. Remember, babe, the Marie Barnes? Babe, I need to show you. Marie Barnes was on what's up? Who's the Stuck in Cali? Right there, bro. Bam, Stuck in Cali. Babe, that girl, Marie Barnes, I was on Rico's page. Rico, God loves you no matter. So you guys, Rico might be watching this, so he'll still. Thank you. I'm just gonna go to what is his name was that other person as the old person because he has my phone number and I gave you my number for there. I don't understand. Consider ginger water similar raising high blood gift. Rico, God loves you no matter what. Yes, no matter what, Rico, God loves you, and He's gonna do good. He's taking the steps that he needs to take to progress, and he has everybody's backing. I'm backing him. His family's backing him. My wife's backing him. I have my own number from the old guy. Kate, are you sure you didn't make another account? You're starting to sound like Christina Yanez. I'm serious, and I'm sorry, but we had a weirdo. And I hate to say that, but you're starting to sound like Christina, and Kate even starts with a C, like Christina Yanez. And then after my wife gave you the boot from here. Yeah, go ahead, Rhiannon. Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead, Rhiannon. Bye, Felicia. I'm serious. You sound side talk will not be tolerated. Can I just yes? Go ahead, Rhiannon. Because I'm telling you, she sounds just like Christina Yanez. And then we got rid of her here, and then she went over there saying that we're stalking her, that we're following her from channel to channel. You guys, we don't have time like that to be doing stuff like that. No, I think Rhiannon got rid of her. Just get rid of her, Rhiannon. Thank you, Rhiannon. Rhiannon's the one that said, just let me get rid of her. Yes, just get rid of her, Rhiannon. Distractions for a reason. Yes, babe, you're right. Rico's baby steps. Yes, Rico baby steps. Don't expect it overnight. Yes. Yes, she does sound like Christina. Yes, you're right, Cindy. She does. That's creepy. Yes. But I try to give her a chance, and my mods and my wife were like, let's get rid of her. And I was like trying to give her a chance. No. Just give her, oh babe, there's baseball mom, babe. There's baseball mom, babe. She says, it's me, Kim. I hope you can see. I think many were misled by Eric's charm. I was one of them too. I see you, the blessing bags, the bird bags, and prayers. Keep going, Kim. See, that is her, babe. She has such a wonderful attitude, and she's like, that's why I unblocked her, because how can I report a bad charity? I don't know, because I don't know how you can do that, Han Yun. But you guys were right, because from here she went straight over there to khaki pants and started bad mouthing us. Yes, Jan, Han Jan, you're right. But because he's a joke, I'm telling you. I want you to stress again that you need to be a step ahead of E. Yes, you're right, Teresa. And I'm trying, Teresa. Believe me, I think I know what you're talking about, and I'm trying, but he wants to take baby steps. And but he's taking the steps. He's taking the steps in order to do that. And then once he does that, then we can announce it. Once he does what he does, hey, well, I'm new to your channel and I love it. Thank you for standing up against E. He's too bossy. No, he's a liar. Everything that comes out of his mouth. Good night, Mama Mary. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. Khaki pants looks like a scary leprechaun. Yeah. To me, someone made fun of our blessing bags. People are so ugly and mean spirited. We put so much time, money, and love. It's okay, babe. It's okay. I'm late. Get to know him. It's like, okay, just go rewatch it, Rhonda Gomez. Thank you, gamer girl. Have you talked? Yes, I talked to Colorado today. Yes, I did talk to him today. He was pissed off. He was pissed when because I told him what happened and he was pissed. Kim, the blessing bags are wonderful. Don't let them jackasses. Yes, she ran a male pigeon to the other channel. That's Christina. She ran like a male pigeon to the other channel. That's Christina. Yes, I'm out of breath trying to explain to my man all the drama over Zion, Angela, and Rico. I'm new here. Hi, Lynn. No, I feel you and your wife are genuine. Yes, we are genuine. We're not perfect, but we're, you know, people, they may, and they also, and this is what offends my wife. I don't care. Don't get upset at the tablet. Angela don't even know how to use it. Krusty did that. Yeah, I think he did on purpose. Yes, to piss her off. Yes. Yes, welcome, Lynn. No, you guys, people, talk and make fun of, the way I talk, the way I speak, but I never claim to be a genius, and I'm not a, I don't speak like some of the other content creators. They have the gift of gab. I don't. Thank you, gamer girl. Amen. Thank you. Rico set up a where can I send money for Rico? I trust you and your family to buy Rico an outfit. Can I send you guys money next time you see Rico? You buy him an outfit for me. Rico set up a Venmo on his channel. He has a Venmo, but if you want to send it to us, you can send it to us too. We'll make sure that he gets the money, or you can send it to Rico. Rico has a Venmo. Whatever you feel comfortable. You want to send it to us, that's fine. But if you want to send it to Rico, you can send it to Rico. Go to his channel, and he has a Venmo. The cat, yeah. Thank you, Rhiannon. This is our Cash App. Thank you, Rhiannon. Yes, we don't. I don't have the gift of gab, and I never claimed to be a genius. But I'm telling you one thing. Which one is Mama Mary, Teresa? Because I know that somebody. It's up to you if you want to say it, but Mama Mary is Rhiannon's daughter. I have two mods, and they're mother and daughter. So Rhiannon and Mama Mary is so. It's Mama Mary no longer. No, I don't think she is. I mean, but I can't speak for Mama Mary. But Teresa's asking, is Mama Mary no longer a friend? A friend? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not my Mama Mary. No. You know what's in your heart. Use this mantra and what people. It's just checking. Yeah, that's their mother and daughter. So I don't think she said not my Mama Mary. No, it might be another Mama Mary, Teresa. Hey, Teresa. Kim, that's crazy. Christina told his chat. Yeah, we seen that, Linda. Yeah, she said she report, and that's fine. Haters, that's fine. They can report all they want because we're not doing anything wrong. One, what is your wife's name? She's a genuine person. You can throw up. You can't throw up. Just tell you guys are for real. I appreciate that. My wife's name is Kim. I guess I'll stay on with you guys. I thought everybody was leaving. Hello. Hi, Italian girl. Hello from Australia. Are you guys cool with Robert? No. I mean, I don't have beef with him. We don't have beef. We don't have beef with Robert, but I just don't see him as a No, we don't have beef with him, but I won't work with him. I watch and subscribe for about 4 months now. I got worried when you guys hung out with Krusty so much. I'm so glad that you guys evil within. Yes. Hey, Rio and Rico had to leave early because he had a birthday thing with his family, and they kept calling him to go eat. So we have to respect that. He's with family, and we don't want to interfere with that. And I think his little niece was there because he was kept smiling, and I appreciate how motherly and sweet you are to Rico. I think he needs that. Yes, yes, my wife is really a sweet woman. Hello from Hawaii. Petition to little scam. Slow down. So thank you. Easy to be kind. You're welcome here too. So you guys, like I was saying, I'm gonna finish my thought. I might not be a genius, and I might not be the smartest, and I might not have the gift of gab, but I guarantee you that I make up on my integrity. You know, I am a man of integrity. Being in the Marine Corps, it was instilled in me. Honor, commitment, and courage. Honor, commitment, and courage. So, and I stand by those. You don't have to give any information about your attorney unless something is filed in court. Yes, we know that. We found that out today, baseball mom. That's right. The attorneys laughed at him and they say he's a joke. They laughed at him. That's all I'm going to say. But you're right. You're right, baseball mom. And he kept saying, I command, I demand. Shut up, fat boy. Juan, it's what's in your heart. Yes, Juan, I share my feelings about you and your wife with Robert on his comments, but oh well, he just didn't care. Yeah, he don't care. I know he doesn't care. But all I'm gonna say, it's all about integrity. Once we catch you in a lie, and you lie to us, and you both face lie to us, and you continue to lie to us, bye, Felicia. Please quit talking about it. Okay, babe. Devil, it's honor, courage, and commitment. Yes. It's honor, courage, and commitment. Yes. I got it twisted. Rico don't let trolls give you a complex. Like I said, some folks don't have common sense. Yes. Rico, yes. Integrity is number one. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. You get it. You understand. Thank you, Lisa. Right, Kim? Love one another. Yes. Hit the like button. It's evil. Block her. Han Yon is evil. Block her. Well, why is that? Devil, it's honor. No, I think Han is saying devil dogs because that's what they call Marines. They call Marines devil dogs, and it's honor, courage, and commitment. So I don't think that's what she's saying. I think she's saying because I told her I'm saying that I'm a Marine, and the Marine, that's our motto: honor, courage, and commitment. So I think that's what she's saying. That's why I said devil. It stands for Marine. I'm a Marine. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's a devil dog. That's what. So I'm not going to block them. I know what they're saying because that's what they call Marines. They call Marines devil dogs. Amen. Thank you, Danielle Williams. Tell him thank you for his service. I was EOD, explosives. I went in to be a cop, but that didn't happen. I was too young. Thank you, fam. Yes, sir. StuckInCali, I understand. What's important is that we all stick together. Yes. It doesn't mean that that I know that we're uniting against Krusty Pants, Krusty Shorts. I know that we're all trying to unite to take down the beast, to take down the monster, to take down him. I understand that. So in that aspect, yes, we will work with him, but not indirectly, like directly. Like we will work with him, but not directly, not like how I used to work with him. I used to look out for him. I used to call him and tell him, hey, come get this interview. That's all I'm going to say. So sad So sad. So sad to see everybody against each other when it should be. Yes, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to come back. We're trying to come together. Juan, so you blew things up in the Marine Corps. Yes, sir. Yes, Diana. Who on Reddit? Who's on Reddit? Oh, I'm not. My wife is on Reddit. I'm not. On Reddit, sats a lot about him. Yeah, that's good. Everyone is against each other. He's created division area. He's the catalyst. Yes, he's the common denominator. It's him. He's the issue. He's the issue. Not everybody else. It's him. He's the issue, and he knows it. Thank you, Teresa Williams, for that little. I'm staying, Kim. Thank you, Juan reads Kim's comment. Juan read Kim's comment. Please keep the live going. My wife says, please keep the live going. I'm coming home soon. Even if no one can stay on, they can hear what I have to say later. Okay, my wife's coming home, so I'm gonna let the live go. We've only been on for an hour. You guys know we were on for almost 8 hours. We're 5 minutes shy of 8 hours. And Krusty Pants saying that we were just lying and just going on and on. Shut up, Krusty fat boy. I will stay and listen to what you have to say. I might be reading the chat, but I'm listening, girl. Juan, thank you for your service. No problem, Angie. I guess. Gracie Lopez, I've never been to Reddit. Me either. I stay away from Reddit. I just can't believe how many of his viewers believe him. You know, surely but surely, Princess Maui Hilo, they're gonna start to see. They're gonna start to see. All they have to do, Colorado Pet Patrol showed me, like he said something in this video, and then like 15 minutes later, he said a lie. All you guys have to do is pay attention. All you have to do is pay attention. You'll catch him in his lies. It's only like within 15 minutes. No, I was not a grunt. I was EOD, explosives. I was not a grunt. Well, all you got to do is Lisa Ann is just go back. When I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and just leave it up the way it is. Teresa, there was a lot about E on Reddit. Yeah. Juan, Kim, and family love and believe in you. Thank you. All you do. Rico is awesome. Sorry for all his mayhem going around. God will prove. And you guys, I'm going to tell you right now real quick. Hey, guys. Hi, Tiffer. All of this started because we were helping Rico transition. We were helping him. She gone, E gone. She gone, E gone. Hey, guys. I don't think he has his best interest at heart either. Yeah, he's not going to lie. And there's more to come out. More is going to come out, Christy. That's all I'm going to say. Hello, you and Kim did a marathon live. I love listening to you both. You're king. Thank you, Melissa Mendoza. Yes, it is. Yes, Linda. That's sad. Doesn't matter. He was eventually going to turn on you. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Miss BX. You're right. Oh, because they saw the devil. No. It's because they seen you put devil. And they seen devil, but they don't know that that's what they call Marines. They call Marines devil dogs. And they just seen devil, and right away they thought you were evil. So I explained to them that's what they call Marines. So I think they're good. They understand now. Oh, nice. So it all started because we went to go help out Rico, and we didn't even know we were on our way. We were on our way to Grand Canyon. We were on our way to the Grand Canyon because one of our mods was like, "You guys should go check out you guys should go check out the Grand Canyon and do a live there. So that's what we're doing. It's as if someone knows him. They said something about his mom. Reddit. Reddit is it's a page. There's a page there, and it's against Krusty Pants. Krusty. It's against Krusty the Clown. It's on Reddit. So if you want to go, I don't know. I don't check it out. I don't. My wife does. Yes, I remember you missed. Yes. So we were on our way to the Grand Canyon, and we got a phone call that Rico was on his way to Prescott. Yes. And another platform. So he got mad. Krusty got mad and called me and texted me and said, "Why are you giving him a platform? He's a liar. He's a liar. Why are you guys giving him a platform?" Yeah. So he was upset because we were trying to help Rico. Once we found out what happened to Rico, once we found out, hi Margie, once we found out what happened to Rico, you know, like I was saying last night, when you get new information and you process it, then you act accordingly. That's what we did. And that's when we lost support for that Krusty. He wanted Rico under his thumb. Yes, he used to have him all the hardware, like using A. He should have brought her back to impatient where she, yes, he's not a therapist, he's a fraud. Yes. It was a lot, yes. Thank you, Han. But I'm just explaining. Yes. So that's why we had a falling out, you guys, because we were trying to help Rico. And he was mad because he said that Rico was a liar and Danielle was a liar. You know, yeah. You know, you guys, when you're in recovery or when you're an addict, an active addict, of course you're going to lie. I used to lie. They used to ask me, my family used to ask me, "Are you high right now?" No, I'm not high. I was all sucked up, higher than a kite. And I lied. I said, no. He's going to, Kim, you guys, I'm telling you right now, he's going to give an account to God, not to his God, but to our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's going to give an account. I promise you that. Yes. I haven't seen anything about you stuck in Cali. I know if anyone says anything about you, that it would be a lie. It could be Krusty saying stuff and using another name, maybe. At times, yes, Rico is getting better every day. Yes, Kim. He's going to have to give an account to God. Yes, Krusty creeps. Yes. Claiming to be a Christian and then he'll mock God. Rico is so mature. Yes, he is. Rico is healing, you guys. Rico is healing and he's coming along. So I'm not going to turn my back on Rico. My wife didn't want to turn her back on Rico. We wanted to help. You know, we're here to edify, encourage, and uplift, not to kick you when you're down. Yes, thank you, Han Yon. Okay, babe. How much longer, babe? You've been on an hour already. Yes. Oopsie, Han. Okay, Minnie. I don't know. I haven't talked to Keisha. $125 watching. Mine says 282 watching. Yes, he's so happy. Minnie. Oh, the spaghetti was good. Tammy. Good night, Alicia. Minnie. Open the door for mom. Thank you, Juan, for your service. Past President Kim. When you gave Mary a big that was nothing short of a truth. Yes, my wife is awesome. 282 watching. Yes, 282 watching. I agree. Sorry, oops. People like and subscribe. Yes, people, please comment, like, and subscribe. And go check out Rico's page too, you guys. Where he's almost at 1,000. And I see 163 likes. Oh, that's nice. 163 likes. That's good. Yes, you guys, please go check out Rico's channel. He's almost at 1,000. Man, that's good. Like in 2 days, that's good. He's almost at 1,000. Yes, he's so humble. I knew he was humble. Yes. Crusty Pants is lurking. Look at the way he was being treated and all the work that he just kept doing without complaining or anything. And he was just humble. He was humble. I was personally affected by E, and my mental health went down because of him. Well, you don't have to worry about that here, Margie. Thank you, Melissa. He's almost at 1,000. You're good, Janae. Right? H-Town. You good, Janae. She said, I got you, girl. Yes, Krusty probably will try to get stuff off Reddit. He's been bashed, and I'm glad Krusty is so fake. Rhiannon, thanks. I got 295 watching. Rico will help a lot of people. Thank God he met. Yes, he will help a lot of people. So you guys, I'm waiting for my wife. She's almost here. She wants to, how do I refresh? Just pull your screen down. If you're watching from a phone, just pull your screen down. I can't do that because I'm on a StreamYard. Margie, this is a safe place. Yes, Todd. Margie, do you feel comfortable talking about that? Let me see. Margie, do you feel comfortable talking about that? Let me see. Where's Margie? What did Margie say? I was personally very good. Okay, my wife's home, you guys. Just leave chat and come back in. Crusty Pants. Oh man, I'm glad you guys come in and set the record straight. I would do everything I can to get Krusty and the Krusty Project taken down. Good for you. Good for you, Han. My great grandmother, name was Minnie. She played the harmonica. I have to back to it. I don't know. It helps. Yes. Good for you, Tammy. Yes, he was, Kim. Yes, he was. And imagine what he said. Imagine how he treated him off camera. It was worse. Okay, I went and subscribed to his page. Thank you, Danielle. I'm proud of you, Rico. Yes, Rico, we are proud of you. Everybody's proud of you. He might still be watching. And if he wants to come back on, he knows he can come back on. But I know he's tired. He is talking crap, saying he has a burnt lip from smoking dope and glassy eyes from you guys saying with the Rico on it. Yeah, he's so stupid. We've been clean and sober. I've been clean and sober 12 years. My wife's been clean and sober 14 years. Daniel. Good night. Oh, rest well. Good night. Good night, Tammy. My wife's here, you guys. I emailed E to tell him he ignored me and insulted me further. He was laughing and mocking people with mental health struggles. I have overcome so much to be torn down by him. Man, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you, Margie. Angela has court cases because Chris reported her. Yeah, he makes drama. He loves drama. He wants drama.
I don't want it discussed here, though.
Be quiet.
I don't want it discussed here.
Okay, be quiet, babe.
If there's any problems, they need to take it to the police, not on the channel.
What is Rico's chat? Rico's chat. Can somebody please put up share a you refer can somebody please drop Rico's page? There's my wife, you guys. Here, you can have the Dr. Pepper. I mean, you can have the.
I don't know what's going on with him drinking these. I've seen him have an orange juice as big as other things. Oh, baby, that's good.
I still don't understand his gun belt like a 5-year-old. I worked in downtown Toronto and homeless.
I wanted to show because I didn't see the comments till the next day. Rhiannon, somebody was asking if it was Minute Maid. It's called Natural Brands. This stuff is good, you guys.
Real good.
I don't know. I
Hi,
got
guys.
it at a restaurant expo. But if you could get it, I don't know, at a store, I highly recommend this stuff. Super, super good.
Okay, Kim, I'll be quiet. I'm just so mad at the whole thing. I've been watching her for years. I'm worried about her.
Woo!
She's home.
I hope y'all are ready.
What now, babe?
What now? I'm sorry. What?
You smell like a big hamburger.
I feel like a big hamburger. Hey.
Okay, be careful what you say.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. Sir, run your mouth all the time. Gosh, you don't have to tell me. This is the one. So there's a few things I wanted to honestly.
Monty says, hi,
Hi,
Kim.
Monty. Hi, Monty. Is Todd still on?
Yeah.
Todd. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Hazel.
Oh, this is cool. This is on StreamYard. So this is kind of nice because I did see over on Reddit that we're so illiterate that we can't read and talk at the same time.
No, they weren't talking about you. They're talking about me.
No, they said both.
Oh.
They said both. And they said, and what's even worse is we homeschool. Yikes.
Yeah.
So this is nice, though, on StreamYard. I don't do StreamYard. So this is nice. I could see the comments a lot better this way. I guess when we do a regular live, the comments are really, really little, and I cannot see, that's why I have to come over here. So all the people that wanted to clown over there on Reddit, it is what it is, you guys. But hi, Rhonda. I'm so glad that you're able to comment. So you got that figured out. Hi, Linda. I don't know who else is on, but welcome, everyone. I just wanted to kind of cover and address a couple things that, first and foremost, I do want to say, hi, Miss BX. I do want to say.
We have a new subscriber. He's a Marine.
Hi, Bryce. I do. What is that?
I want to show the new subscriber. He's a Marine. He's this a Marine.
Monty, I think somebody just loves his gift. He's loves this thing.
USMC.
So, first I want to start off by saying, if my boss is listening, I'm sorry. I had a bad night at work today. I had a bad night at work yesterday. And she came in super happy. She's not even working. She just came in to come say hi, and she looked super cute. She was all dressed up. She went out and had dinner, and she was looking super cute. And I was just like a snowball effect, right? I've been a little bit emotional. A little bit is kind of, an understatement. I've been a lot emotional. When I say a lot emotional, it's been a lot. My husband's, handled this a whole lot better than I've handled it. Emotionally, it's much. Emotionally, I've heard you. Yeah, I think I've told you guys. This is a lot more that was dumped on me than I mentally was prepared for. I'm a mother and I'm a wife and I'm a server. This is just, there's been a lot that's going on. So our friend that is an attorney, it's so funny because we were on the phone with a California attorney today, Arizona attorney today. We made hours worth of phone calls today. And
so I can't talk about attorneys, but you can.
I'm not talking details. I'm just saying what's nice about having like an attorney that all he wanted was facts. I don't care. You need to tell me facts. Tell me facts. And And so when it boiled right down to it, I kept her and my husband. I told her the same thing.
Yeah, because
So-
they laugh.
So-
Krusty's a joke. They laughed at Krusty.
Babe, so the point is, we had so much going on. We've had so much going on. Keisha, I've heard people ask about Keisha. Keisha, I'm sorry. Keisha, I think, texted me 2 times. I have not responded to Keisha. There's several text messages I've not responded to. I stayed up really late going on to Reddit, and I kind of really regret that. And my husband told me he did not want me on Reddit. He didn't have Reddit, but I said, I want to go see what's over on Reddit. So he downloaded the app for me. He went to sleep, and I stayed up, and somebody called us. I think somebody called us wussies. And I guess I am a wussy because my feelings were very hurt. And I see, over on Reddit, we are a laughing stock. They were talking about a couple of my top moderators over there too, which I didn't appreciate. And I'm going to stand 100% behind my moderators. Like my husband said, we have the best moderators.
Yes, we do.
When I say we have the best moderators, in my opinion, you know what? Our mods ride for us. And at the end of the day, that's something, I'm just so thankful. So
it was because of our mods that we were able to do the blessing bags.
And right? Yes, they just
most of were from the mods.
We have so much love and appreciation for our moderators. So, again, they want to be over there talking about me and my husband and our ministry, whatever. But then when I see them throwing in our moderators too, it's just, So I did address the street blues. So if you're listening, Robert, I did address that. And I told you exactly how I felt over there and why I felt. And your response was, your response was, either way, you didn't care. It is what it is. I get that. And I told you I would have been okay with you just being honest to my face. My problem was when you both lied straight to my face and you allowed my husband to believe, and it wasn't the truth. That to me, and you explained why you weren't honest. You said you were 40 years old. You don't need to be scolded. Fair enough. I would have said, okay, you're right. I can't. How can I argue with somebody being honest with me? I can't. I would have appreciated that.
If they would have said we're gonna give her money regardless, then I wouldn't have set it up. I would have said I wouldn't even call his ass.
It was already after the fact. It was already after the fact. There's nothing I could have done. But the whole thing is, I seen everybody.
No integrity. No integrity.
I seen everybody thumb up his response, and no one cared about how I felt, just being honest. So that's fine. So that tells me where everybody's at.
They talk so much about integrity. This whole issue, like I was explaining to somebody, this whole issue, right, babe, is about integrity with Krusty, and all this situation is about, boils down to integrity. There's none. So you guys are gonna over there. That's why I don't like Reddit. That's why I don't go to Reddit. But they're gonna be over there giving high fives and thumbs up to this guy.
Not just Reddit. It was over on another channel too, and my feelings were hurt with that one. And there's a couple people over there that, you're entitled to your opinion, but I do want to clear the air on that.
No, yes, but Teresa, she says Reddit has a lot of. If people can't see your words, it's better to walk away and shut it out and go to your fate. Yes, thank you, Teresa and Tammy. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, babe. I won't cut you off.
On another channel today, I went back and forth with another woman, and I want to clarify things there too. She said I owed Angela an apology. The whole thing is, I don't care if anybody's followed Angela the way this person obviously knows and watches and pays attention to everything. Go back and watch anybody that's ever interviewed Angela. I've heard Angela throw each person under the bus. I've never heard us be thrown under the bus, but I haven't watched every single video of Angela either. But I'm not saying, I would not be surprised if she did, because that is Angela's character. Angela has not survived on the streets as long as Angela has by, it's she knows how to work, right? She knows how to work the manipulation to get what she wants. That's why with us, we have boundaries when it comes to her. She can't smoke in the car. She has to wear her seatbelt. You know, she gets those. She's respectful. But I have heard her talk and put bad things about each, even though the one that she loves and blows kisses and loves with her heart. I believe she does love them 100% with her heart, but she's badmouthed them on several of my videos. She said terrible things about each person that's videoed her. So this one person that's over on this other channel is throwing it in my face that I'm a liar and I owe Angela apology and that I just chase Angela. I never chased Angela. They said that I said in the video where she might have had to go back to the hospital, we wanted to pray for her. On that video, I said we drove straight through. The person said that we drove days. It's 3.5 hours from my house to Phoenix. What I said was we drove straight through. And why I know that, because I think he's got it behind a paywall, so I can't go back and listen to it. But why I know that is because this might be a little too much information, but I had to pee so bad. And we thought she might go back to they might lock her back up in the mental ward. And all I wanted to do was pray with her. So I didn't even stop to pee. We wanted to get there and pray with her and just cover her in prayer in case she did have to go back. So this person on this other channel today is telling me that my purpose was not going to go see Angela that trip. My purpose has never been to go see Angela any trip. We have family, we have friends, we go to feed. We've been doing this, you guys, since my daughter's been a baby. So this is not something, this is why we know exactly where Angela is. We've never done it on YouTube, but we've done this. And so for this person, they're making it out like I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. I don't have to lie. And again, they said, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do just because I'm not spilling what I'm doing out here for him and everybody else to know what our moves are. Doesn't mean I'm not doing things behind the scenes. I was on the phone. My call log, I was probably on the phone for 6 hours today with different people. So don't tell me how I need to do things and what I need to do. My thing is, if you could do anything better, you go find Angela. They told me I needed to go find her. You know the hotel. I've been to one hotel where Angela was, but the other guy, I've known of 3 hotels that I know of, and I don't watch every video because, as God is my witness, I have never ever seen that video with them drinking. Never seen that video because, as a matter of fact, I had told my husband, I sure hope he's not allowing that over there. Had I have seen that video, things would have been called out a long time ago. My life does not really revolve around watching his content because, again, I thought he was an honest person. I thought he was a good person. I thought his intentions were right and good. So, I'm not going to be called a liar. That I know of, there's been 3 different hotels, and I only been to one of them, one of the 3. So this person's telling me I could go over there. I know where the hotel is. Rico knows where the hotel is. I don't live in Phoenix. I live in California. I'm not going to rent a car. They want me to go rent a car to go tell them. Here's the thing with me. If I'm going to be fair, I can't stand this guy. When I say I cannot stand this guy, I cannot stand this guy. But if I'm not going to go into a court of law, and I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to, if I cannot stand him, but I am not going to lie. I have heard Angela say it about every person she's interviewed. Things they're doing, things that she doesn't like, things that she's scared of. And it's on her tapes. It's on her videos. It's, again, this is Angela. So this person wants me to run to Phoenix, go pick up Angela, apologize, and get her away. I cannot force Angela to do anything. I can make phone calls. And I could do things, but I cannot go save Angela. Again, Angela is a grown adult. But now, and I said this from the get-go, but I don't even know where she's at. So I said this from the get-go. No one will tell us if we can and can't see Angela, if she's on the streets, if we're in Phoenix, we will go see her and spend time with her. You guys know that everybody said, oh, you could only give her 5. I gave her 10. And do you want to know why I gave her 10? When Rhiannon was with us, I paid for this out of my own pocket. My subscribers are not paying my gas. My subscribers are not paying my car rental. My subscribers are not paying for the food I'm buying. This is coming out of our pocket. So I cannot give Angela a whole pack of cigarettes because guess what? There's other people that smoke too. We do hand out the other, even at the park, our local people, you know, I would go broke if I handed them each a pack of cigarettes in a day. So this person's trying to discredit me. I know you don't like me. Okay. I know you don't like my husband. That's fine.
So we blocked them.
I know, but this was on the other page. And so at the end of the day, they're trying to discredit me. And I'm not going to argue on your page anymore, Terry. And I'm sorry. It was division. It was drama.
She made me a mod today.
And I don't know how that's going to go with that person that's being so nasty.
I'm going to be fair. I don't get emotional like you. So I'm going to be fair. But if they say lies, and I'm going to ask her if I can block them.
Yeah, we will come to you first before we do anything.
Not block them, but remove their comment. Not block them, but remove their comment.
That's one thing. You know, we will always come to you. But they went back and forth. And so this is that spiritual warfare that, you know, it's just been fiery darts. Fiery darts. I don't need to explain myself to anybody. This is probably going to be a rant, and so this is probably going to be up on Reddit too. I'm going to tell you guys, we're not monetized.
Well, don't watch it. No,
I don't care. Go ahead, they can post it. We're not monetized. I see over on Terry's channel, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't stand them. Oh my gosh, can somebody just give us a breakdown? Can somebody just tell us a recap? Because I can't handle it. Okay, then why do you care? Well, I don't understand. This is, to me, these people, they're not for us. They just want to pick what they want and run with what benefits them. What benefits them, what they want. And I talked to Terry today, and I said, Terry, I'm asking you, please. And I had tears in my eyes. When Rico, if and when Rico discloses anything, please,
hi, Elizabeth,
protect Rico. Protect Rico. I could care less if there's 5,000 people on just wanting to know. No. They want to know what happened. What happened? What happened? This is a human being at stake. Why don't we pray for him? Why don't we wait until Rico's ready to, to absorb, regroup? He's adjusting. Why don't we give Rico that love? Just love and support right now. That's what Rico needs. He doesn't need to be prodded as what happened. You know, I need the dirt so that I could go run and do the, you know what? God is going to bring justice. I promise you that. I went to school today, and when I was at school today, me and Anna Lee, we prayed, and God is God is in control, and he's going to bring the justice. And my husband's been telling me this. You cannot give it to God. God's going to take care of it. Bottom line, you can't talk and say you have so much faith in God and then, feel like you're up, you're so emotional and you're so upset. Give it to God. God, what does God say? The vengeance is who?
The vengeance is his.
So this is my thing with Rico.
Did you read that, babe?
Huh?
Did you read that?
What, baby? What? Something bad?
Right there. Right there
God
on the
promised
screen.
me he has great plans for you a couple of weeks ago. I believe him. Thank you, Margie. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm illiterate, so I have to come down here and read and I can't read and talk. But here's the thing that I also wanted to cover that I've seen a lot of. Rico, for one, has tried to start his own channel. We encourage Rico's journey. It's not about just dumping dirt. It's not about just dumping.
It's therapeutic. Therapeutic.
It's the journey. He could reach a lot of people, and a lot of people could help him, to support him, just to love him, to pray for him, to encourage him. We did. Could you imagine? He's got 1,000 people almost in 2 days, 3 days. Do you guys understand what we could do as a praying,
Thank you,
for
Stacy.
him? Is Rico perfect? No, he's not perfect. But you know what? Rico's been through some stuff and Rico's trying. And I'll give anytime anybody, like we always say, if they're willing to work on themselves, we will invest right there with them. If Rico needs to go make some appointments and he doesn't want to do it alone, we've already said we'll rent the car, we'll be there. You let us know, Rico. You're not in it alone. We didn't come this far with you to just leave you high and dry. We promise you, you keep working on you, Rico. We will be there. We will not let him down. Even if Rico slips, even if Rico has slip-ups, that is part of recovery. It's okay. Get back up. Tomorrow's another day, Rico. You're stronger than this. You could do this. And we both believe he could do this. So all along, because this is what else I heard, a bunch of chatter over there. As Rhiannon says, these keyboard warriors, this is all I heard over there. Rico needs to start his own channel. Rico tried to start his own channel, okay? So here's the thing. When he tried to go live, it wanted a code. And guess where this code went? Somewhere where Rico doesn't have access to. So that's until we could figure it out to get around that, this is the best way for him to do it. Where it's a secure, it's not going to anybody else. And everybody else could still watch it.
We're the ones that encourage him. Rico will tell you himself. We're the ones.
If I was here, I would have asked him.
We're the ones that encouraged him to start this page, his channel, so that way could be therapeutic for him. We encouraged him to start it, and we even helped him name it.
That's what started all of this with him.
Yes.
That's when True Colors started coming out.
That you guys are giving him a platform. This is what pissed him off, because we helped Rico start his channel, and that was like the last straw.
I told Rico, I said,
he went ballistic.
Sit back and watch you grow, because you're going to be heard and you're going to touch many, Rico. I know you will. So here's the other thing. Everybody's saying, just like this other person that I went back and forth with, and I'm done. I don't have it in me anymore. I don't care what people think of us, what people think they know of us. But people are saying, oh, now Rico's your new one. You drove all over just to go chase Angela. Now you have Rico. I don't get paid.
We're not monetized.
I don't get paid. What are these views doing for me? What are these views?
We're not monetized.
I guess I could kind of even, maybe it would be fair enough to maybe look at it if I was monetized and I'm getting paid for this, but I'm not getting paid. Rhiannon was my moderator. She knows. Linda Joyce sent us $60 towards a dinner when I picked up Rhiannon from the airport. That was the only financial help we got, and we appreciated it. But everything comes out of our pocket, you guys. Anything that gets sent to us, I have the receipt. It goes to the people that we're working with. It does not go into our pocket. And we always said, if we did become monetized, the only thing the monetization would do would help offset the rental and help offset the car gas. That would be it. It's YouTube, I promise you, is never going to pay my bills. Ever, ever, ever. As much ugliness as I see, I don't even think I want my channel any bigger. Because I just see, this is a problem, I believe, with this age, is the bullying. I see so much bullying on the internet that it's just sad. They're just ugly. They're mean. They're just, if you don't have anything nice to say, and I don't even agree sometimes with how he responds, to be honest, I don't. Here's another example. Baseball Mama. I really felt like it was a misunderstanding. And I was like so upset, and I'm praying through it. And I'm just like typing back and forth on my phone from Phoenix to Vidal Junction, to the point I was so consumed with trying. We were just countering each other. It wasn't catty. It wasn't rude. It was just, she gave her side. I gave my side. It was just a fair debate going back and forth, to the point I wasn't even paying attention, and he went the wrong way. He went the wrong way. We went all the way through Blythe, which is like not very far out of the way, but it was, not the way we go. And I was so consumed going back and forth with Baseball Mama, I didn't even look, and I had to go pee again so very bad that I look up and we usually go through Parker. We didn't go through Parker. I look up and we're in Vidal Junction. That's how consumed I was with just going back and forth, back and forth. But now she's here tonight, and I'm thankful I did it. My glasses got ran over that day because I had to go pee so bad. I jumped out of the car and my glasses fell out and he ran them over. But I'm thankful I did, because he was just like, stop. Just who cares? She don't give a crap. Just stop. You look at, I could see like how you're working yourself up. It's not worth it. But I was like, I felt like at the end of the day, I felt like we left on a mutual level. So sometimes I think a lot of times communication is a huge breakdown. And I think he could be really bad. You know, some of the things he says is just not very nice to me. And if it were me, it would probably hurt my feelings. If somebody told me, get out of here, you stupid troll, and I wasn't even a troll, it probably would hurt my feelings. You know, I'd be like, okay, but I promise you I wouldn't come back. I promise you I wouldn't come back and be watching like this. And that's what I said, you know, last night on Reddit. I'll stay in my lane. I know where I'm wanted and where I'm not wanted. And I'm not going to force anything on anybody. I never have. I never will. So for these people saying that we're grabbing Rico and he's our new, you know, spotlight is senseless. I'm encouraging Rico to start his own channel, to start his own therapeutic healing, to start his own journey, that Rico could be a voice, that Rico could help so many, and it will help him in turn and keep him accountable.
Yes.
It will keep him accountable. This is the biggest thing during recovery, you guys. Accountability. Okay. One of us calls Rico every single day. Every single day we call Rico. Now, Rico's not ready to take any 12-step AA, you know, NA. I've encouraged it. Again, I can't make Rico do anything. You know, there are people that can quit cold turkey and they can, but again, accountability. So we call every day, encourage him. And now if he's got 1,000 followers just within 3 days, lift him up, pray for him, encourage him. Don't, you know, there's enough ugliness and nastiness in this world. Like, it just reading all these comments over there, I'm just like, how people could just be downright. So I wanted to set the record straight on that. Rico is not my cash cow. I don't get paid. I don't get, Todd, if you're still on, we were set to go to the Grand Canyon. Canyon.
All our mods left.
They called us.
All our mods, we don't have no mods.
Even Linda Joyce?
Yeah, they all left.
Did they say goodnight?
I don't think they like us anymore. Oh, there she is. We got one. Oh, we got two.
Hi, Cindy.
3.
Monty. Monty's always a writer. That's why, you know, Monty might be over there sleeping, but he can hear something. He'll wake up. I know Monty. Thank you, Cindy. And Janae. And Renan. Thank you. And Linda. See,
they're all here.
They didn't leave us. I was like, wow, they all left to do was say goodnight. And that's the whole purpose of, you know.
I thought maybe you were talking too much.
When we encouraged Rico to do this, it was for the right reason. We gained nothing. We benefited nothing out of it. My family was on the way to the Grand Canyon for Todd. We wanted, and Linda Joyce, because Linda Joyce didn't get to go see, remember? Last time we ended up going to Vegas. It was a toss-up between Vegas and Grand Canyon, and we went to Vegas. So we were going to go to the Grand Canyon. Again, this is, you know, the ministry could be a ministry of inconvenience. But I'm okay with that, because we made a promise to Rico. We would be there for him. They called us. We didn't call them. Hey, what are you doing today? Hey, could we come down and interview you? It was not, they called us. You could ask Rico. You could ask Danielle. It's important, especially when you're starting new seasons in your life, to have something familiar. Okay. Something familiar is going to be crucial always when you're starting new chapters in your life. And it's important that we let him know he's not going to be alone. And now that he's got so many people that are going to be, you know, encouraging him, he's definitely going to know he's not alone.
But he's taking the necessary step to go to the next. So that's why
there's a process.
It's a process.
We can't speak about a whole lot of things. So we were told today what
you are always watching and listening. I know
we were told we just need to zip things up. So there's a process on how things have to be handled. Yes. And so, you know,
anyway, there's a process. So he needs to take those, and we're trying to get all the ducks in order.
Mhm.
Teresa Williams says, why did Rico say E is using Angela yesterday, but tonight he said she's not being abused? Because I think it's different. Did he mean physically? Because E is yes. I'm sure, because I asked him, do you think he's abusing her? When we say, because if you notice what he said, Teresa, he said physically, I don't think he said I think he thought I was saying, well, here I go. So now people are going to probably cut this and say, see, he's slow, he's retarded, he's stupid.
He struggles.
Spit it out. Spit it
He
out.
knows what he means, but
Yeah.
he struggles. And
So-
even after
so-
he spits it out, sometimes it's not even the right
So,
thing.
okay. So I think he means physically she's fine. Physically she's fine. But maybe emotionally, in other ways, he said he doesn't know. But if you listen to his other answer, he said, but if she was a guy, bam. You guys get it? But if she was a guy, bam. I
don't
think
even
you guys
know
get
why-
it.
I don't even know why anything was even discussed, because I thought I said before I left the house, I just don't even think right now that things need to just stop for now. Like we said, there's a process. So I thought I said before I left to keep this live tonight just on.
Yeah, we did. We did.
So how's work going for him?
Good. He said he's doing good. He said he's tired. He said, I'm tired. He worked 10 hours. The last 3 days, 10 hours, 10.
Did you say what he ate?
No, they were doing a cookout. They were having a party. Didn't you listen?
Mm-mm.
They were having a birthday party for somebody in his family. And I think they kept calling him.
Did you ask him if he's not going to drink?
He already said he's not. I believe him. We just have to trust him.
So Rico is not, we did not set Rico up for his channel for us to get the glory. We're putting everything to Rico. You guys,
Yes, Kim.
we're pushing him. It has nothing to do with us, you guys. Nothing to do with us. This is Rico's journey and Rico's, I'm gaining nothing from it. Nothing. And when I tell you I'm gaining nothing, I'm gaining nothing. Ask Rico when he comes on tomorrow. I'm at work usually when they do this, so I can't be on here. I would hope my husband would know the right questions to ask. We've taken Rico and Danielle out to eat. We pay for it. Not my subscribers. We pay for it. We pay for everything we do. And I'm not making money off of it. So how in the world am I using him? How? This is what I just see.
It's because Krusty Pants said.
Oh,
he
no.
said it right on the video. He goes, you guys are monetized. Don't let them lie to you. They're monetized. They're making money. He said it. I seen it on one of his shorts.
So,
he said they're making money. Don't let them lie to you guys. And they're monetized. That's a bold-faced liar. We are not monetized.
We will clarify it. We were monetized for 1 day?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
We were monetized for 2 weeks. Yes.
Oh,
No, 2 weeks
and
we were monetized.
We don't have to lie, you guys. We're not the smartest.
Go check.
Crayon in the box. We're not above saying, we did it wrong. There's the thing. For anybody new that's not familiar with us, I could have been monetized at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Okay. I had already hit over 1 million views. I said he wanted me to be monetized to help offset our gas and our car rental.
Yes.
And I said no. I did not feel that's what God was leading us to do. He wanted me to. All my moderators wanted me to. Even the people that we work with. So you guys remember Matt and Ashley. The first thing Matt told us when we met him, the first thing, he said, please don't exploit my girlfriend, Ashley. We said, absolutely not. That's not who we are. So there's another person over in Phoenix that did 2 interviews with Matt's brother before he OD'd, and he was exploited. So it's personal to Matt. And I said, Matt, I don't even get paid. We take Matt and Ashley groceries every week, but because of all this crap that's went on, We've not seen Matt and Ashley since Rihanna's been. We've not seen any of our people. I still haven't even seen Rose here in this town because of all this going on. So I said, absolutely not, Matt. We don't get paid for what we do. We do everything out of our pocket. Unless a subscriber or moderator sends money, it goes to them, not to us. My moderators could speak up for it. We take and if we don't give them the money, we take it, take them shopping. So, I think I was already at like 3,000 subscribers. And Matt came to me and said, Kim, you should monetize your channel. He said, you could help so much more.
Hi, Teresa.
That meant a lot to me. So I said, you know what, you guys, when I hit 5,000, I will monetize my channel at 5,000. So we have been praying and praying, and I just wasn't sure. I honestly kind of felt like I was really rushed. I really did. I got nervous because 5,000 came, and I was like, I said I would at 5,000, but I honestly, in my heart, really didn't honestly have 100% full peace on it. I really didn't. But I know it would have helped with the gas. It would have helped with the car rental. We just dropped off the car rental. We had it for 2 weeks. We pay for that, you guys. So we monetized the channel, and my husband asked me, what is this one? Are we a business or are we like a private? And I assumed because a business, if I monetize YouTube,
we were monetized, Jennifer says, Social Blade says,
yeah.
Jennifer says, Social Blade says, you average $19 a day. That's nothing. And a new monetization. That's if we were monetized.
Yeah, but you can see I don't have any ads.
We don't have any ads. We don't have any commercials.
We did an 8-hour live and not one ad.
Not one ad.
No commercials. We're not monetized. But we did apply for it after I hit 5,000. And I think we're 1,400,000 views at that point. For 1,500,000, 500 views. And he asked me, and I said, I'm thinking it's a business because YouTube pays you. So then it's a business. If I'm making money, it's now a business. And we did the wrong thing. It was not a business. Okay. A business would have been considered like a nonprofit.
Right.
And I'm not a nonprofit.
No,
so it was an honest mistake. It really was an honest mistake. And so we had to cancel the AdSense. You have to wait. But I felt like that was God's way of saying it wasn't the time. That's how I took it. I know he was kind of bummed because he was like, man, but I felt like that was God's way of saying,
it's a
right
money sign. It's money signs, mini rod.
Which I'm thankful because could you imagine if I was monetized and all this crap went down? It would have made him over there. He would have taken that to the bank. And that's one thing. Hi, my love.
Hi. Okay, let me answer this, babe. The channel gets ads, and I'm not monetized. And only have.
You're getting off focus. Come together and stuff.
We're not monetized, you guys. So Tracy,
Rico will be able to get monetized.
Yeah, once Rico hits 1,000, he'll be able to.
There, right?
Yeah, he's almost there. I think he's at 800 probably. And we're the ones that encourage him. Once again, we're the ones that encourage him, help him name his name, help him name his channel, and we're the ones that encourage him. So, and now we know how to do it.
Yeah, we will be able to help Rico. And I'm praying, this is what I'm praying, he'll be able to use that money towards attorney fees. So, I'm thankful, that I could come on here right now and kind of clarify that. There's just those things really did bother me.
Yes, sir.
They really did upset me. And if I ever received anything on CASHAPP, I let them know and I asked exactly where it went.
Where do you want it to go?
Where it's supposed to go to.
Easy.
So Destiny, I think she just sent something.
Cool. So I just wanted to say, Tracy.
And somebody ordered a shirt. So if I have an order for a shirt, I need to know the size.
Yeah, somebody ordered. I think it was a girl named Sarah or Susan. It was a girl.
Oh, baby. I love you.
I didn't see that shadow.
Shadow.
Shadow? Shadow Hedgehog?
Oh.
Mama, that was Batman's shadow for Or in the
So there's a
or something.
woman,
That's
and if
not
you're
right.
on,
Some stuff in there.
can you
Okay.
guys have every right to be monetized? Or nobody? Yes, thank you.
I just had a
Tina,
personal.
are you talking to this Tracy? Because I was being nice because she is stressed. Tracy, why does Rico need attorney fees?
Stress is an
Because
understatement. I've been like
it'll come out.
of a wreck.
Teresa, it'll come out eventually. What? What?
Destiny.
What? What, babe?
Wow, that's a blessing, Destiny. What do you want that for?
What do you want that for, Destiny? You tell us. Thank you so much, Destiny. You're awesome. Destiny
we don't
sent.
receive that. So Destiny just sent $200. You know, we are actually
Thank you, Daphne.
we are
Where do you want that to go to?
thinking about starting to save money for attorney fees. So
well, I was thinking about going to.
we actually were supposed
Prescott
to
go see Rico.
we weren't going to mention anything, but we wanted to go take care of some things that needed to be
With
taken
Rico,
care of, and
yeah.
we promised Rico we would be with him every step of the way.
Oh, look, she said use towards a car rental, gas.
That's
Okay,
confirmation.
that right
Thank
there.
you.
Bam.
That's confirmation.
Thank you,
This is how
Destiny.
God works.
Bam.
Thank
you,
you,
Destiny.
Let me tell you, Destiny.
So we will go see.
because,
Now
listen,
I'm gonna call Rico and tell him.
Colorado Pet Patrol was on the phone with me today, and he knows we talked about. And then my husband made some phone calls. We thought for sure we were gonna have to go. We thought for sure
Wow.
we were gonna have to go.
Look, Destiny, thank you so much.
Oh, Mama.
Destiny
But this
said,
is confirmation.
Look what she said. Look what Destiny said.
I made you a gift.
She said, yes, attorney. Look, babe. She says, yes, attorney fees, whatever helps. I'll send
I
it.
love
it
that. So
weekly.
cute.
Thank
What's
you
it
so
look like?
much. And Destiny, you will see all the receipts. You can talk to our
A
mom.
mushroom?
You can talk to Rhiannon. You can talk to Monty. You can talk to Todd, Janae. All our moms will
This
tell
is-
you we show receipts. None of this goes into our pockets. We show receipts, and we'll go.
And he made that.
Now, I'm sure that.
So this is how I feel like God works.
Yes.
We're on the phone with
Super
Colorado
generous,
Pet
yes,
Patrol,
thank you.
and we needed to do some things with Rico in person that needed to be handled.
What?
And we were
Minnie, come say hi.
actually.
People are saying hi to you. Say hi real quick.
Minnie could come on and say
Come
hi.
say hi
real
to her real
quick.
quick. I've been.
Janae and Todd,
Um,
she's got her hat on. Say hi.
Destiny, this is so awesome
It's
because
anywhere.
now.
Have you ever bought
So
a
you
white
guys-
shirt?
Minnie, who made Rico's YouTube picture?
Both of them.
She sure did. Minnie is the one who designed. She took the picture and then she put his name and she.
I asked
Tracy, what are you
some-
talking about,
for
Tracy?
filters, and I
Hold
I
on,
did
let me
it.
see.
What'd she say?
Thank you,
Todd said
Destiny.
hi. Todd,
Destiny,
that's your
babe,
hat.
look,
from
Destiny,
Minnie.
babe, Destiny said, I've been here for a while, just silent. Okay, thank you so much. Sandy,
Which
did
one
you
is that?
did
Let me
you
see.
send $25?
Have you been here?
Who, babe?
That comment. I want to see
Your
who the
name's
person is.
Sandy. That's so.
Whoever said they've been here in silence.
That's
so
her.
mean. That's
That's
so.
her, babe.
that's
The
so
one that sent
cool.
the 200.
Thank you.
That's so cool. Her name's Sandy. That's
where's-
like my best friend.
Where's it at, babe? But she's been here in silent. Let me see.
I
Oh, right
thought you
here.
said that was her.
It is her.
Okay.
Look.
I've been here for a while, just silent.
Thank you, Destiny. You're
Destiny.
awesome. We
So
Thank you,
appreciate you.
Destiny.
Okay, Minnie. Go. You and now you need to go take your
So now
seat.
we're gonna go
Your
to
music.
Prescott
Minnie
this
has-
weekend, you guys,
I already
Minnie has-
practiced
to
it.
go
Okay, I
help
want you
Rico.
to
Now
say
we
that.
can help Rico more.
So we were stressing because you guys know we just returned our car rental. And here's the thing. I don't want to say a whole lot, but things needed to be done. And I wanted to do it on a Friday because I can't really afford to take off work. I mean, I can, but I really don't want to. I've been taking a lot of time off work, you guys. Like I said, I want to apologize to my boss because I've been emotionally a basket case with everything. I've been there, but I'm checked out. And to me, that sucks because that's not me. That is not me. I love my job and I absolutely, and I'm very short
Amen.
right now. I'm very short tempered. I'm very frustrated. And it's honestly overflowing into my personal life, even with my husband, with my child, and with my job. You know, I went to school today and Annalie just grabbed me and just hugged me, and we just prayed, and I just cried. And so I was talking to my husband, and I was like, and Rico was on the phone, and I said, "How about Friday? Because I don't work Friday." And
thank you. Yes, Rihanna said thank you.
He doesn't want to. Rico doesn't want to take off work. So then they decided, how about Sunday?
Because there's some things that need to get done, you guys.
And I don't want to say a whole lot.
No.
So Sunday, we just wanted to call and make sure that Sunday would even be doable. And so whoever my husband called and spoke to, they said the first step, Rico needs to make this phone call, and then there's a couple other steps. So we just kind of put it on hold right there. But I believe this is confirmation for us to go.
Thank you, Destiny, so much.
This is confirmation that we're supposed to go
and help Rico. We're gonna help Rico. We're helping Rico. He needs to get over. He needs healing, you guys. And when it finally comes out, you guys understand why the slow process.
But more importantly, you guys, this is what I encourage. Don't push him to say things he's not ready to speak about. In time, he's going to speak. You know, I didn't even want him speaking anything on that subject over there at all today. And I thought I had told my husband, steer the chat away. Maybe I'll just have to start texting all our moderators. Maybe I'll have to start texting my moderators and tell my moderators, if one of them get off subject, just revert them right back to what needs to be.
How can they do that?
Change the subject. Juan, this isn't the right time.
Stop.
We have the best sponsors.
I dare you.
So the purpose of, Rico,
I think Destiny knows what happened. I think Destiny knows.
Okay, I think the purpose with, hopefully once Rico gets his YouTube channel up and going, he'll be able to use, because he can monetize right away, you guys. He will be able to use that money towards it to offset some attorney costs.
What are you talking about, Todd? Todd, look. What you talking about, Todd? Oh, she's in Texas. What part of Texas? I'm from Dallas. Look at Rihanna, what Rihanna said. What part of Texas, Destiny? Look at Todd. Maybe look at Todd. What?
Look at, I just opened one message. I have 14 messages.
What do you say?
I don't know, baby. I'm reading something right now.
Who is it from?
It's nothing to do with any of this.
I'm in Texas. I'm too far, okay? What part of Texas? He's only 29. That's still young to me. He lost a lot of life to addiction. Well, it's worse. Dallas, D-Town, baby. She's from Dallas, babe. Babe, she's from Dallas.
Dallas?
Destiny's from Dallas.
Thank you from Dallas.
Thank you for Big D.
I don't know what's going on.
Thank you, Big D.
Oh,
what?
So this is somebody just text me that I've known for a very long time. I don't even know when this text message even came in. 6:12 tonight. Kim, I need help. I have no one else to ask.
I think that was Kate. I think that was Kate, the one that we got rid of.
No, this is from somebody here in town.
Oh,
look, read it. I need to get. I'm not going to say anything personal. There's court documents. I need to get my daughter to court Friday in Victorville. I have no cash and I have no money for fuel. And payday. There's just. So you know what, Destiny? Maybe we could take her Friday.
Pick her where?
She needs to go to Victorville. We don't take our personal cars out of town, so.
To all my fellow Texans, yes, ma'am. Destiny, thank you so much. D-Town, baby. Oak Cliff, baby. Just playing, you guys. That was the hood. That was the hood coming out of me. Thank you, Destiny. I was born in Methodist Hospital. Destiny. I went straight from Methodist Hospital, a really nice hospital. I went from Methodist Hospital straight to the projects.
Destiny, we've done a lot of outreach and a lot of ministry out there in the streets of Dallas. Let me tell you a story. Minnie was like, this is funny. It was our anniversary, and we both totally forgot it was our anniversary when we were in Dallas. We were at his niece's, and a good friend of ours from church, she was like, we got married at the courthouse, and she was my witness, and she texted us and said, "Happy anniversary, kids," and we were like, "Oh."
You forgot too? See? You try to blame it on me.
We both forgot. But Minnie was little. I think she was like 6, 7, maybe 4 months. Well,
good night, Lisa.
Yeah, she was probably 4 or 5 months. And we were out and we were just witnessing. We, went to, there was a laundromat. There's a lot of brokenness out there in Dallas, a lot. And we've done some out in El Paso and out in San Antonio, and there's the streets out there, they're pretty rough too.
El Paso, we were in El Paso.
What I see a lot of is people are a product of their environment, so a lot of these people don't even have fighting chances. You're born and raised up into a certain area, and the odds of trying to get out are pretty slim to none. And so that's where, for us, it's important to breathe life of Jesus into people. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. We get it. We're not perfect. But we know what we've been saved and delivered from. And we know God could change our heart. Many scenes that this week, it's just been a crazy, they have graduation in less than 2 weeks. And Minnie, can I have your paper? Let me tell you another thing. Look how God works.
Did you guys hear me in the background?
Yeah.
I don't know where the.
Do you know it by heart yet?
Oh, I found it.
Do you know it by heart yet? Okay. Oh, you don't? I'll see if Minnie could come read her scripture.
Good night, Todd.
Night, Todd. As
night,
we
Todd.
were, me and the principal were sitting there, and she said, "Let Minnie pick whichever one she wants." So I was looking through them, and boom, God put this one on my heart. And I told her, I said, "Wow." I said, "I feel like this one's a very fitting scripture for everything we're going through right now." And she agreed. And so when we got in the car, they were done. I had to come to work, so we left, and me and Minnie got in the car. I said, "I need you to pick one of these scriptures on this whole paper." She had to pick one. Guess what? My child picked the one that I said was very fitting. Minnie, come try and tell him. It is Isaiah 41:13. For I,
the Lord your God, will hold your right hand and saying to you, do not fear.
No, fear
not, for I, the Lord, am with you.
For fear not, I will help you. And who are they talking about will help them?
I'm used to super book one.
Who are they talking about will help you?
God.
Amen. And so
what cap do you want?
That one. So to me, that was confirmation. Minnie picked the same scripture that I felt was very fitting for everything going on. So that's what she'll be. That's what she'll be talking on.
Here you go, I replaced your pen.
Thank you, baby. That's what she'll be doing for graduation. So they have practice again at 10 in the morning, and so we've been pretty busy with a lot going on our own. But I felt like I've been kind of emotionally checked out for a while. So if I've been emotionally checked out, I can only imagine.
Hi, Lupe.
How Rico feels. So bless you. So I believe grace goes a long way, you guys. I believe there's a lot that needs to be dealt with. I don't believe it's anything that's going to be dealt with overnight, or, I can say, and I will say, as much as I can't stand this other person, I've never seen physical abuse. So I don't even know what that conversation was about.
What do you mean?
Not saying that because I wasn't on live earlier. Not saying I'm not there 24/7, so I have no clue. But
well, you could tell like body language, like when he goes around her, and if she goes like this, that's a sign. That's
I've never seen that.
No, I'm giving an example.
Right.
Like if he goes around her, or like me, like if I come to you and people will be able to know, like if I got close to you, or and you went like that, then that's a telltale sign that you're being like yeah, like you like it goes both
everybody
ways.
knows it's funny because everybody knows at work. I laugh and I hit them, and they're like Kim's beating me up, but it's not like that. It's I think things are funny and I hit people. So as much as I can't stand them, I've never seen it, and I know where people are trying to go with that. I can't, and again, that's where in a court of law.
Thank you, Destiny. Look what Destiny said. Thank you so much.
I'm never going to say something that is not true, and I'll never say something that I can't speak anything on. I'm going to email where maybe I can help. I've worked for the same company for 22 years. I might be able to help you save on your day-to-day.
Thank you, Destiny. That means a lot.
Yes,
so much. Thank you. This is Kim. You can email my wife right here, Destiny. Thank you, Rhiannon, for putting that up
Tell
for
a
us.
story about
I love StreamYard because the pictures are big.
Tell about the pins.
My daughter is like pretty amazing, and she fixed my pins for me.
Italian women are strong people, just like Kim, but she's not Italian.
No, I'm not Italian, and
but I believe you. I believe you, Italian girl.
I could tell you.
Yeah, like she said, yeah, like flinching, yeah, like because that's what I used to do because of my dad. But like I said, you guys. I love my dad. I've forgiven my dad. My dad and I have a good relationship now.
I could tell you though, like
he's gonna come down.
Here's the old.
He's coming down.
The pin.
Go. That's fine. Thank you. Throw them away. I don't want them.
And I'm trying to sell them.
She fixed them.
This one's like the thing's broken. This one's the whole thing's gone.
Yeah, throw them away.
You can't even clip them. I know they're trash.
She told me. So
you can't reuse them.
Hi, Stacy Levin.
Somebody said, I discredited Angela's feelings. She tried to tell me things, and I just shut her down. And I talked about cupcakes. The whole thing is, like I said, Rhiannon was there with us in the car. Anybody that's watched Angela's videos, she throws all of them under the bus. Each and every one of them. She has said things that. You honestly have to take things with a grain of salt, and I can't stand that guy over there. When I say I can't stand him, I cannot stand him.
Krusty?
I'm not sticking up for him because I cannot stand him, but I can't speak.
Krusty?
Yes, I can't speak against something that if I believed it in my heart, it would have been stopped right then and there. But for me to see that same pattern with Angela, with each person that's ever interviewed her, where she says like things, I kind of take it with a grain of salt. She's a grown adult. I think somebody texted me and said, "Hey, did you catch his thing?" She left the hotel and she walked somewhere. She's a grown adult. She ain't stupid. She knows how to run game. Let me tell you, you don't survive that long on the streets without knowing how to run game. She walked. I don't know where this hotel is. I have no clue where the hotel is, like this person was accusing me of. I don't know where Angela is housed. One more time. I don't know where Angela is. I don't know what motel she's in. I honestly, since all this, I don't know where she's at. But somebody had sent me a snapshot and said, OMG, they don't know where she's at. And so they did a follow-up, and apparently he had found her, and they said it was miles that she walked. So do you think for 1 second she's not held captive? And I can't stand this guy, but I'm not going to go in and say something that is not true. I will speak truth and I will speak facts. I will never go in, especially in a court of law, and lie. I won't. And so I could tell you, the times that we went and seen Angela in a hotel, she was there by herself. She wasn't forced against her will. She was not forced against her will. We called. She said, "Hey, when y'all coming?" I said, "Okay, well, we'll be there in about 15 minutes. How long?" She wanted us to come. We picked her up. We took her to the store. We hung out with her for a little bit. she wasn't caged, she wasn't trapped in, and I cannot stand this person. When I tell you I can't stand this person, I can't stand this person. But I can't speak something that, you know, I get where some of these people want so badly. I get it. But God will have his way. And God will, God will bring everything to light the right way. And so that was just something, that was kind of frustrated me. I was told I needed to go apologize to Angela, and and they said, well, you claim to love Angela. I do love Angela. I have a lot of love for Angela, and I don't care whatever he's doing over there. I always said, even when we were still talking, nobody's going to stop me. If she's on the street, I will go spend time with her. I will. We have a lot of love for Angela. You guys, like, I know Minnie has made an impact on Angela because she's not very good with names. Names take her like a long time. You really have to spend time with her to kind of remember for her names. From the second or third time that we met Angela, she always remembered Minnie's name. So I know that Minnie, I watch how Angela watches Minnie. I watch how Minnie and Angela talk, and Angela watches. I've said it also so many times, Angela is street smart, yes, but she's also very childlike, innocent in certain things. Like when she says something and she's not sure, she looks up with you like a lost little glazed look, like, did I say that right? Or did I do that wrong? I watch Angela a lot. And when Minnie's talking, I see Angela looking and watching Minnie and listening to Minnie. And so I do believe that, Minnie has held a special place in Angela's heart. And I know Minnie prays for Angela. We pray for Angela. So yes, I do. I could say I love Angela, and I have a lot of love for Angela. I don't want to see Angela on the streets. Believe me, I promise you. And I think, I talked to Maria the other day on the phone, and I said, I promise you, if I was there, even with a full-time job, I would be picking up Angela. I would go check Angela. If, depending on what part of Phoenix we were in, at least 3 times a week. I would make sure that she was okay. I would make sure she had her necessities. I would try and get her into the doctor's appointment. I would try and get her, I would help her the way we help our people here, the best what I can do. Do we enable these people? No, not one single one of them. Not one single one of them. And to each their own. I'm not telling people, I won't, he won't, we won't enable them, but we'll never let them not go without food. We'll never let them go without the proper hygiene. If they need clothes, we'll never let them go without that, but never enable them. I could love them, and I could, all of our people here, all of our local people know. They know. I'm not giving them money, but you know what? Who took them to pick them up to go get their IDs? We did. When Ashley got out of jail, who did she call? Us. Nobody pays for that stuff. It's our gas. It's our time. We spend a lot of time out there, you guys, a lot of time. And that's where it hurts my feelings when I sit here and I hear people talk lies. It's not the truth. It is not the truth. I don't care.
I can't believe that he blatantly said that we are monetized. We're not monetized, you guys. We are not monetized. And he blatantly said yesterday that we're lying, that they're in it for the money, and that we make money, and that we're monetized. We're not, you guys. Our mods would tell you we are not monetized. I've even asked a couple of our mods if they could help me to reapply for monetization because we're not monetized.
Because we're not smart.
She's not smart.
It was my fault. My bad.
It was your fault. You told me to do business.
I know.
So I did
but
business.
Like I said, I look at it like that was God's way of closing the door. It was not supposed to be at that time.
Yep. I agree.
That's exactly how I see it. Because we said when we both felt peace is when we would do it. I didn't feel 100% peace, but I felt like kind of peer pressure by everybody and him to do it. And I was like, okay. I think I said when I was at 3,000, maybe, I was above being able to be monetized. I said when I hit 5,000, and I felt like we just hit 5,000 like way quicker than I was anticipating, and I was getting nervous because everybody's like counting down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's happening. It's like going to be there. And I honestly didn't have 100% peace. I honestly didn't mess it up on purpose. You know, I was a person of my word, and I said, okay, and, you know, we'll do it. And I thought I did it right, but I didn't. So I felt like that was God's way of closing it. So I'm okay with that. You know, we have
Thank you, Janae.
been able to still continue to do what we do. God's continued to provide and give us a provision. So
Probably not good, Tanya.
what?
I really wonder how E treats Angela when not on camera. Probably not.
That's what
good.
I'm saying. I don't know what happens when we're not there. All I could tell you is what I see. And this is why for a long time I was full. A long time I was full. You know, there was little flags and little things that I didn't like, but it was like more certain things, you know, flags that I was seeing. And I would kind of question certain things. And I was like, you know,
Good night, Janae.
Good night, Janae.
But read that.
He keeps saying that. He keeps saying you're doing it for the views. I'm like, they don't.
Because he's a liar.
Oh, maybe that we could put that in the defamation lawsuit.
What? Defamation.
Monetized. Liar. Keep spitting your lies. Liar.
We're not monetized, you guys. But he said it straight up.
And I gotta tell you, I had to laugh. And I felt bad, and I asked God, I'm sorry, because I did so funny, because at the time we were still talking to him, but there was things that I just kind of didn't feel right about certain things. And somebody had posted a post over there on Terry's, and it said, I think it was Bean. Bean got pushed away from us, and he wasn't even talking bad about us. He was honestly just trying to help us and warn us. And
so many people
just
try
for the
to warn
record,
us, you
I
guys.
did not block Bean. It was one of my moderators that blocked him. And I did talk to my moderator. I just said, he doesn't stick up for us. So I don't feel we should lose people here unless they
Good night,
are
Italian girl.
being nasty to us. But, you know, I'm going to support my moderators. But I believe it was Bean. And he put over there, liar, liar, khaki pants on fire. I just thought that was so funny. I laughed so hard. I thought it was so funny. And I was like, gosh, that's really rotten. But it was funny. I did laugh really hard on that one. Yeah, but he's a liar. I'm not monetized. Hi, guys. Blessings, love from Ireland. Hi from Ireland. So, Keisha, if you're watching, I need to call and talk to you. And, you know, no love lost, Keisha. We've just got a lot going on.
Yeah, but she's a mom, so she should understand that.
Something else, but she's texted me and I haven't responded.
And that's on you.
I know. I'm saying sorry, Keisha, if you're listening. I had 14 messages from one person right now that I didn't even know. 14 messages from one person. My email, my phone has just been crazy, you guys. And then
Okay, let me answer this real quick. I thought that you guys were super close with E.
we thought so too.
I felt something strange when you guys were at the museum with E and Angela. Excuse me. It seems like E was trying his best to separate and keep Angela away. He was. But like I was saying earlier, when you come upon new information, then you process it and then you act according. When you get new information and then you just stay there and you just stay stuck, then you're not growing. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. We were introduced to some new information, we processed it, and we acted accordingly. And we're not going to turn our back on Rico or Danielle because somebody was accusing them of lying and taking advantage of us. We didn't feel like we were being taken advantage, and that honest.
Person showed their colors.
Yes.
The way they came sideways. Don't come sideways at us. You don't come side. You know, there's a way to come across things. we're pretty fair. Honestly, we are pretty fair. Somebody just put a message, a comment on one of these things that said, "Why are we blocked when we're new to your channel?" The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember where the name is. So it's probably from way back when, and they're probably blocked because we have blocked over 500 people, you guys. This in itself means we're not paid.
We're not
If
about
I was
the
about
numbers.
the clicks and the views and what everybody's saying about us, I wouldn't have blocked all these people. It don't make sense. It would be paying me.
Who said it? I want to see who they are.
The name sounds familiar though. I just don't know.
We block for a reason. We don't just block just to block. Let me see. Oh yeah, I remember them.
Huh?
I remember them.
Wait, did they just make fun of Rico?
Hi.
Let me see. Hold on.
No, they're not even blocked. Where does it say? What does it say, babe?
Yes, he's being mean. He could go away.
That's why you get blocked, because you leave stupid comments.
So somebody's just making fun of Rico, how Rico looks. I don't want these people on the channel. You know, maybe big YouTube content creators that are getting paid and paying their bills with this. Maybe. But how dare you come on and make fun of somebody, how he looks, when you don't even know his story. You don't even know what he's going through. That's a problem with our society. You know, love and kindness could go a whole long way, people, a long way. You just never know what people are battling and dealing with.
It would be good if you guys would talk to Angela, not A. I don't understand. It would be good if you guys would talk to A, not A, for Angela.
Put it right there so I can read it, baby.
To Art.
It would be good if you guys would talk to A, not A for Angela. We've tried.
We tried. He don't want nothing to do with us.
And that, again, we don't force ourselves on people. So, you know, that's
another one. He's not a man of integrity.
That's a big part of.
He's not a man of integrity. He said he was going to do something and didn't do it.
That's a big part of why we.
Integrity means so much to us, you guys. Tell them, babe.
We have a lot of people that have been blocked. Just because all this is going on with E doesn't mean we're ready to run and join forces with people we cut ties with.
So we're going to compromise? No.
We cut ties with people for reasons. And we're okay with that. So, like I said, this doesn't pay our bills. We have reasons why we do things we do. YouTube only sees bits and pieces of things that actually happen, but we know A in person. We know Street Blues in person. We don't know the other one in person, but I can't promote anything that he, you know, how he videos and what he videos. It's very sad to me. You know, women are not objects. Women are human beings and should be treated with dignity. You know, I don't feel that we should honestly like find people at their weakest and lowest and that's my thought. So that's my opinion. And so at the end of the day, we kind of just cut ties and we're okay with that. Just because all this fell out with E doesn't mean we're going to go running back. You know, it's okay. We're okay where we're at. Like I said, I'm okay if I was only at 200 people. I would be okay with that. If I was okay if I only had 200 subscribers, if I had 150 of those 200 that were solid writers, I'll take that all day, any day. That's what it means to me.
Danielle. Did anyone screenshot what was put up tonight about Rico before E took it down? It was horrible. No, we didn't see it.
I haven't. I'm telling you, when I said I made so many phone calls today, and then I had school, and then I had work.
But I can tell you that he tries to paint a picture. He's going to try to paint a picture that Rico's a liar, because he's going to try to paint a picture. Before, Rico was not a liar. Now all of a sudden he's trying to paint Rico as a liar. It's okay.
He's setting the narrative. But that's where I say God is the ultimate. You know. Oh, and that was another thing. We're too churchy. We throw in too much of the Bible and too much of that's
not going to stop.
No. So That's it. We're okay with them not wanting to be here because we're never ever going to not talk about God. We're never ever going to not talk about our faith. And I said on the other live, this is what was great with Rico and Danielle, especially fresh into recovery. He's seen so many little faith builders, and it was like exciting. I was like, look at this, Rico. They wanted $500 and something for Motel 6 because everything was sold out. They went to 3 hotels. Poor Rico got out, went out and checked, and then finally Danielle went out and checked. I'm so focused on this over here, not paying attention. I got off, I went in and I talked to the gentleman, and we got it for $120 at a Best Western. And that's a blessing. You know, we were able and somebody said, you guys are using Rico for money. I have exactly what these people sent me, and it went exactly to Rico. I didn't give Rico cash. I got Rico the things he needed. So how am I using Rico? How was I using Rico? The money that got sent to us, we even covered, like, it was cute. We covered, like, it was like a little under $20 we covered. And I looked at Rico and I'm like, gotta put something back. And he looked, and then he started laughing. And he's like, we're putting you back. And I was like, you know, so how am I using Rico? How? That's just, these are the things that just don't add up to me. How people want to just be so, you know, nasty and hate on us. And I read that, babe. You can't make a channel and be the way you is it supposed to be the way you are? No different. And E being the way he is. Think about it. I don't. So
are you protecting him? Are you sticking up for him?
Can't make a channel and be the way you are.
So are you sticking up for him?
But how are we? Keeping it honest? Keeping it
real?
Okay, then if I can't make a channel, then I don't have a channel. That's what I just thought I said. At the end of the day, I don't care. If they're not for us, then they don't need to be here, and I don't need them because they don't pay my bills. If they want to be here and be like-minded, then I'm okay with that. He's okay with that. But we're here with the hopes and the intention that people could go out and do this in their own community, in their own neighborhood. I always said, just find one person. Find one person to work with. One person in your community. How many people are watching right now? Oh my, 289. Could you imagine if 289 people that are on here right now, each and every one of them went out into their local town community and found one homeless person that they could just, you don't have to spend money, just sit down and talk to them. See what they need. Because I'm not monetized, you guys have heard us say, we utilize resources like no one's business. No, you know, here, we could get, if they're seniors, they get a free California ID because they're senior citizens. We look for ways because everything comes out of our pocket. So you don't always have to spend money on these people. You know, see, what's their situation? Is there something you can do to help them? You know, and if you can't financially help them in that way, is there somewhere you could refer them to resources to get the help they need? They're not all going to want to change. We get that. Angela does. Angela's happy where Angela's at. But I will be honest. I feel like this summer, and I've said it, I feel like this summer she very well may transition. It's getting hot. It's going to be hot. And she's getting older. When were we there? In March? Mm-hmm. She wanted to just sit in the car and pump on the AC in March because it was getting hot. So right now, you know, these are like our premenopause years. Her and I are about the same age. Hot flashes suck. And she walks and walks and walks and walks. So this might be her year to get off the streets. But I, you know, have a lot of regrets because I entrusted and I thought somebody had her best interests. And God continues to show and reveal things and show us things. And so now my prayer is just the right person steps in. But I believe Angela could do it. You guys know Tina, which Tina's, Angela, if you're watching, Tina's daughter called me the other night. That was another one with everything. if you're watching, I'll try and call you this week. I haven't got a chance to call her back, but I asked her if she's heard from her mom. She's not heard from her mom. But Tina's capable of living. She's got housing. She does have housing. Tina sneaks away. Can't force her. If we see her, we take her back because that's where she should be. But she's usually honest with me. It makes me sad because my voicemails, I was waiting for a very important call yesterday, and I went to go check my voicemails. I had so many voicemails that I could not accept new voice messages. So I had to go in and erase messages. And when I was going through them, I had to save. I had 3 saved, and I had like 20 voicemails in there. So I had to go through all of them. And when I was going through all of them, one of the old ones, I think it was like back in February, it was Tina. And I saved it because I do miss Tina. I miss hearing her voice. Tina's we got a lot of love for Tina. But she said, "Hi, Juan, Kim and Minnie. It's Tina."
So you should
Please.
you should have wrote the number
I have
down.
the number.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I love you. Please give me a call. And it just makes me sad because I do miss Tina and I worry for Tina. We pray for Tina. Every time we're in Phoenix, we pray, if we could find her. I want to find her, make sure she's okay. But her daughter called me just, I think 2 nights ago, and I told her I'd call her back, and I haven't called her back yet either. But Tina's capable of staying in a it's like kind of like a group home that she's private. She has her own little area and she could come and go. So I believe Angela, with the right people in the right places, she can transition. You can't make a channel, by the way. Okay. Yeah, that don't make any sense to me. Hi, Cosmic Angel. Cosmic, have you heard from Keisha? Thank you, Cindy. And just so our mods know, I want to be transparent. Transparency is huge, and this is something I probably need to talk to a couple of my moderators about, and my husband. One of my moderators sent me a screenshot of Stephanie Green, and I love Stephanie. We love Stephanie. We've got a lot of love for Stephanie. We blocked her a while back because of a misunderstanding, and she reached out, and I gave her my number, and when I called, I was by far the furthest. I was so wrong about the whole situation. So wrong.
Hold on. You're wrong. You're wrong, Stacy Lovin. You are wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You're good. No, she says, I feel like I'm not wanted here because I was a moderator for art. No, you're fine. Right?
Yeah, I think I've seen her in the chat.
Yeah, she has been. She's been here for, you're fine, Stacy.
I never said that. I never said you can't watch anybody else. What I said was I cannot have a moderator that's
a moderator
going to be
us.
on another side. Yeah. That is,
we don't like.
Anybody's free to watch and do whatever they want. But one of my moderators, I cannot have representing us and then going against something we completely disagree with. Anybody in the chat, that's fine. But my moderators, I hold to a higher, better standard. And that's kind of what happened with Stephanie. And I'm praying again. Maybe it's a mistake. I feel bad. It was all happened. And I texted her right before work, and I got busy, and she sent me like a long message, and I believe it was from Sunday.
Hi, Erica.
So I will.
Cosmic broke some ribs.
Oh. I know Keisha has said that you possibly have praying you weren't breaking ribs. She asked me to pray you didn't have broken ribs, and I remember you said you were at Valley View. That's no fun. You can't cough, you can't sneeze, you can't laugh. That's tough, Cosmic.
We're trying to find out who the girl was, the lady who sent $25 for a T-shirt, because we need to know your address and we need to know your size.
Not your address, because we were accused. That other lady that I blocked, that I wanted to block a long time ago. Then my husband finally decided to block her the other night. She went on over to that other channel and we're saying we are stalking her, we're following her from channel to
So
channel.
then how are we gonna get the T-shirt to her? We need her address.
But it doesn't have to be an address. It could be a PO box.
That's
too.
what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. We need an address to send
I
the
know,
shirt.
but the way they dictate and that people perceive things, you have to be pretty clear.
Okay, we
They
need
like
a
to
PO
twist
box.
things. No, baby. And add. I just need.
An address.
Yeah, maybe.
How is an address? Whether it's a PO box or an address. The lady, I don't know if it was Sharon,
Wherever you would like the
Susan,
shirt to go. I need the
Susan.
size.
Okay, what was her name? Sharon,
I'll pull it up.
Susan. We need your address or PO box and what size.
Or wherever you want it mailed to. I can mail it to your place of employment. I mean, that's a possibility too. And we will cover the cost. And I want to touch on that because so many things have been crazy.
Sharon Scott, they don't nothing about moderate. They are just learning.
What'd she say?
I don't know. I think she's trying to say we don't know nothing about moderate. They are just learning. Wrong. What are you talking about, Sharon? If you're just gonna
Sarah Coes, K-O-Z.
Sarah Coes, we need your
Where should
address.
Put it right there. Or wherever you want us to mail the shirt and what size shirt you need if you're watching.
What's Sharon?
What's it say, baby? Put it right there. They don't nothing about moderate. They are just learning. They don't know nothing about moderating, maybe. They are just learning. And I feel that could have been a big part of it.
Maybe
with Stephanie.
Purple Hollow.
I felt like that could have been a big part of it with Stephanie. And the whole thing was confusing. And again, this is where grace comes in. And I just need to pray about it. And I need to talk to a couple of my other moderators about it. And I need to talk with my husband about it. Because in Stephanie's defense, just like almost every single person in this chat was confused. I thought you were buddies with E. I thought, all of these people are confused. It was confusing probably to her. And she didn't understand that. And so another moderator had texted me a screenshot of Stephanie over there on this other channel trying to bring peace within the people.
We don't want peace with him.
And so instantly we took her off and it hurt her feelings again. And I believe in my heart,
What'd you tell her?
I'll let you read it later, but it hurt her. I know it hurt her. And I think I probably just need to call her. And in all fairness, the internet could be really ugly, mean. And I don't want to be the person that causes somebody to be sad or hurt, because in all fairness,
Just tell her we don't want peace. We don't need that peace with him.
I know, but I really didn't have a chance to read all of it. She sent a big one, and she was confused. She was confused just like everybody else was confused. She said, all I know is you guys were having spaghetti and he's sending money to get Danielle's car fixed. And I thought everything was going good. And then I see all these nasty comments. So she went over on the other page just to say, can't we all get along? And so one of my moderators had seen that over there and screenshotted it and sent it to me. And I was like, whoa, until we figure it out. So we removed her as a moderator, but I think I do need to call her. And in all fairness, I think I've talked to her on the phone and I was furthest from the truth wrong, 100%. 100% furthest from the truth wrong with Stephanie than what I assumed the first time this happened. And we asked her to be a moderator because she is great. She's on every chat. She tries her hardest. And I want to say then the first day that she became a moderator.
Thank you, Stacy.
The chat was really kind of crazy. It wasn't our normal chat. It was really kind of overwhelming. And I think remember she told Todd, my panties are in a wad. She really said, my panties are in a wad. What is going on? And I think, just like Cindy Frey, if you're still watching, I know Cindy,
Me too.
for a minute she was by herself, and I felt bad for that, and that's why I brought Stephanie in as a moderator. But it might be, honestly, I don't want to overwhelm anybody to help to help us. I never wanted to be a burden or too much for them. And like that night with Cindy, I felt like her boat was sinking and I didn't even see it, because you guys know I don't pay attention to the chat. That was one thing when we were monetized. I guess it was for 2 weeks. We were for 2 weeks. But I don't even know if we'll get paid because we didn't do it right. But when we were monetized, when I did a live, that was one thing I could say I liked about being monetized. When we did the live, within 1 hour, I could go read all the comments throughout the live. So now that we're not monetized, and that's been the whole time except for 2 weeks, I have to wait almost 24 hours to go and read the comments in the live stream. And so I didn't catch Cindy kind of being really overwhelmed until the next day. So I thought, you know what, we probably need to add and bring some more on. And I felt like maybe it might have been too much for Stephanie. I don't know, but you know, my intentions were never to hurt her or never overwhelm her. But when it comes time to our moderators, we just can't have, there's a fine line. And
good night, Rhonda.
Good night, Rhonda. I'm so happy. Was it Rhonda Gomez?
Yes.
I'm so happy. How did we find you? How did you find her?
She left a comment somewhere and I went and
Oh,
got
was
it.
she hid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's another thing. Everybody said I was making it up. I read, ha, ha, ha. They're so crazy. They're so sus. They're so paranoid. They think somebody hacked their account, blah, blah, blah. I know somebody hacked our account. We had a few moderators removed and then even subscribers removed. And then I told you, I went over there and I have a screenshot. And yeah, just let us know where you want us to send it.
What size? What size, Destiny?
Since you send us 200, you don't even have to pay. We will. That was our thing for that. I got off track on that. That was our thing with all of our moderators. We wanted to make sure, Monty, did you get your shirt?
Yeah,
we wanted to make sure that all of our moderators, that's the least we could do for our moderators is give them shirts. So with our shirts, we do it out of pocket. They were pretty expensive. The first batch, you know, were pretty expensive. We got a little bit better of a price though on the second batch. And so we wanted to make
Audrey.
sure. Huh?
I'm just telling Audrey, we know that. We've tried. Jealousy is a hell of a drug. That's all I'm going to say. And we have nothing to be jealous about.
Okay, so we're jealous?
No, she said, y'all need to stop this. It's not a good look, to be honest. It's he said, she said.
And that's fine. I mean, that's your opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
And that's
you don't know what's happened behind the
But that's where it's okay. Like, and this is one thing I like to say, because we're not monetized. It doesn't matter. If it's not for you, you could go. And I already know we're going on 3 hours. I already know. Somebody just give me the recap. I can't stand listening to them. If we bother you,
bye, Felicia.
Don't listen. What are you here? Just to use us for what you need and what you want and what you want to take? This is where I'm saying I know who rides for us. And I know who is a part of us, and I know who is for us. And I'm okay if we stay at a small little circle, because I'd much rather have people that are like-minded and for us than people that just want to come and take what they need, because this is such an entitled generation. It's about them. They just want to come and take something they need. So if you don't agree with it, that's your opinion. Don't be here. It's that simple. And I don't mean to sound cocky. I don't mean to seem prideful. I don't mean to sound like mean and nasty, but it's the truth. If this is not for you, you don't have to be here. That's your opinion. You're not blocked, but you could go. I want a t-shirt. So just make sure, Destiny, when you email me, just let me know
what size and where to send it.
And then that's what I wanted to say on the t-shirts, and then I'll be done. I think I'm done. Minnie has school early, but Linda Joyce, I wanted to make sure all of our moderators, that was the least we could do.
Linda Joyce got one.
All of our moderators got a free shirt.
But Linda Joyce
lives in New Zealand, and I sent my husband to go do this. So he sent out I don't know, and he was gone forever. What the post office we could walk to was a 3-minute walk. I swear the man was gone 45 minutes. I was like, well, I don't even know what he did, but I seen the receipt and I was like, wow. Very entitled. very entitled. It's about me. So, there's another one, and I'm not going to say this other one's name, but I know who she is. I watch for these people. And it's funny. We're a convenience for them. So that's fine. If I'm a convenience for you, don't expect me to stop and drop what I'm doing to serve you, because I won't. Now, Monty, I got you. Rhiannon, I got you. Mama Mary, I got you. I'm going to listen. Linda, Cindy,
Janae,
Stunner.
Stunner.
Even
I haven't seen Stunner.
Cosmic Angel, she's not a moderator. I'm still, I know who our people are. So then I see these people that are just Angela. I call them Angela stalkers. All they care about is Angela. They're obsessed with Angela. Obsessed. And then they just show up just conveniently only when we're with Angela. And they're like, what happened? Like, I see this with Rico. What's going on? What's happening? I don't know who you are. I only see you at your convenience when you want to pop on because it's something of interest for you, which is fine. That's your opinion. But please don't expect me to switch things up and answer what you need right then and there. And that's exactly what happened with that other one over there that I can't stand. He demanded. Don't demand nothing from me. Yeah, I can and I will, like I said, people that have our best interests in our heart, I will absolutely, jump or work quicker for certain people. But you're not going to be a closet watcher and think you're going to come on here because you need something at your convenience. It don't work that way here.
Am I allowed to ask why Rico doesn't want to go to where? I don't understand, Nicole. Do you understand that, Christian, babe?
No, I don't. And my big part of it with my husband was why I didn't want nothing being discussed, because I think it's important that we get an attorney for Rico as well.
Oh, why doesn't he want to go to a 12-step program, babe? Because he's busy working.
But we did meet two people that are in a program, and they're both 6 months clean, and they're working, they're doing good. And I believe God allowed us to be there with those people. And so they said that they would absolutely link up together. So he knows he has that right there also, if and when, and it is a Christian-based one. So that makes me really happy. I 100% believe God, when I say worked everything out with this whole Prescott thing, I believe he really did. So
okay, how much is the postage to Australia? Wasn't it like 45?
I think Linda knows.
Yeah, Linda knows. How much was the postage to
and
Australia?
And then he put priority on everybody's. And I was like, oh my gosh, when I seen the postage, but it's okay because we appreciate our moderators. I appreciate each and every one of them. But I was just shocked. Why did you do priority on all of them? And he was like, I don't know. So
yes, walking by faith.
We were talking about it. And I it's important that I announce this to be transparent. Linda sent us the money for the shipping. She did. She didn't have to.
She didn't have to, but she sent us the money for the postage. We
gladly did it because we appreciate Linda. And she said, oh, and then it was still, I don't even remember how much it was, but however much it was, because it was just a little bit short of something. I don't remember how much it was, but she was like, oh, I thought it was only 40, and it ended up being 47. So she even sent the $7 more. And then I think she sent 20 to Minnie. So I want to be, transparent with that and say publicly, thank you, Linda. And when Rhiannon was here, remember, we said we needed to say that on the live. That was way back when we were still in Phoenix, Linda. But things have happened and things come up and I haven't got to. So I wanted to make sure that we publicly addressed you and said, thank you. It wasn't necessary.
She already sent it. She said, I already sent it. No problem at all.
You what?
She said, Destiny said, I already sent it. No problem at all.
Sent what?
I don't know.
I don't know who this is because I don't want to say it out loud.
What, babe?
I don't want to say the name out loud, but whoever emailed me about the blessing bags, that hurt my feelings. Gosh, I was like, that really hurt my feelings. They were like, oh, and they had these dumb little blessing bags, whatever they said.
Who they said that?
No, they're saying that
Oh yeah,
It-
Wera,
it-
she's good.
it made her sad.
Wera,
that-
I didn't see you on here today. Where are you at,
That's what
Wera?
I'm saying. It might not be the same name that's on there. That's why I
No, it is.
thinking-
It is Wera.
Mm.
I've seen her before.
And then for Rico's, we did like extra things for Rico. We put pants in there for Rico, and I got him like because I knew he was going to be working outside. I got him a better cooling towel in there. So for Rico, we got him a big thing of because he's going to be housed.
Tinker Boo said, "I love the blessing bags."
I know, and our moderators like they
They work
put in
so
so
hard,
much
yeah.
like love and thought into those.
Yep. The ladies sure did.
Yes, and it was like work, and it's expensive, you guys, but we bless so many people with these bags, and I love it. Out in Phoenix, they got a lot of them have bags that say Jesus loves me, and they're yes, Rhiannon, everyone loved. No, I'm telling you, somebody made fun of our blessing bags, and that hurt my feelings. It really hurt my feelings, and I thought, wow, people are so. How much time we put into it, how much,
Destiny.
money it took to make those bags, how many people it helped. It's just, and then for them to make fun of us.
That girl who got her feet washed and new sneakers, truly sure is Minnie. Yes, she did. That lady, her name is Mary. They call her something else, but I don't like because that name that they call her is a cursing name. But Mary, you guys used to be a professor at ASU, but because she was sex trafficked, and that trauma got to her. So that's what sex trafficking does. Yeah. So you guys, thank you guys. I'm gonna wait for it. Says a lot about them. Yes, that I didn't know that about Mary. Yes, Mary was a professor. I asked, and they said they're not sure, but she was a professor.
So yeah, apparently everybody thinks we were what was this?
Teresa.
Is there anyone near Phoenix who could talk to Angela? That those papers she signed were not legal. And I've said this all the time. When we're in Phoenix, no one's going to stop me from seeing Angela. If I see her, I don't know where she's at, but if I see her, I will. I have told her, Teresa. We had told her, even when we were still talking to him. I said, Angela, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So again, this goes back to that post over there. YouTube only sees bits and pieces of what's said, what happens, what goes on. We spend a lot of time with Angela off camera. And I had told her prior to this trip, she is able to do what she wants. So I know this person said that I discredited her and I was speaking.
You discredited him.
Yeah.
Him.
No, Angela, when she was trying to tell me something, they said she was trying to tell you her feelings, and you cut her off and you didn't listen. I owe Angela an apology.
No, but you did tell her. And then
Not on this camera.
But then E got mad and said that you were discrediting him. Why is she going against me?
I don't care what he says.
No, but that's what he said. That's what I'm trying to explain to them.
I don't care what he says.
Those dumb people on that other channel.
I don't care what he says. He's not her authority. He's not her boss. He's nobody. Nobody. Go ahead and let's see how that stands up in the court of law. I'm curious. I'd like to see how that works. If I do see Angela, she...
Miss BX, because Miss BX said, Teresa, I looked around for her and didn't see her. I don't know how she would react with strangers, though. Miss BX, if you're in Phoenix, you can contact us and I'll tell you where she's at, her place is.
And if you have a phone, she knows who we are. You could call and I'll tell her. You know, the
She
only
will
thing,
talk to you. She's
kind of-
approachable.
she's kind of funny with
At
women,
first.
though. With
Yeah,
women.
yeah, with women, yeah.
With women, but Rhiannon, wasn't she great with you? And I was shocked because she was great with Rhiannon. Rhiannon was with us, so I don't know what it would be like.
But she's pretty much approachable. But you're right about women. She would rather deal with the man.
She could be very she's got a jealous, you know, but if you find her, you could call us. She knows who we are. Just say, you know, Juan and Kim and Minnie.
I know several places where she could be.
She left the hotel. What does that say? I don't even know. They said she walked miles. So right then and there,
She probably feels like in a prison.
Angela's not dumb, you guys. Angela's not
Good
dumb.
night, Lupe.
She's not dumb. I'll tell you that.
Lupe. That's Rico's mom's name.
We're praying to find Rico's mom next time we're out there. We did look, and I sat down, and her name was Crystal, and I thought it was Lupe's mom because we've been praying for Lupe's mom. That's a promise I made to Rico. I'm looking for his mom next, and we've been praying.
But now that we got $200, and we'll get the car again for a couple days, 3 days.
We have to get to Prescott and
maybe we can shoot down
with Rico.
No, she goes. Yeah, that's one place, Miss BX. But you know, I'd rather you text me or email us because I'm sure Krusty Jeans, Krusty Pants is listening. Hi, Krusty.
Yeah, I have some business I have to attend in Phoenix anyway, so it was just a matter of time. Honestly, I need to go. There's some things I need to take care of in Phoenix in person. I can't do certain things over the phone, and I can't do certain things over the internet. So I was gonna have to do this sooner or later anyway.
Miss BX, right, babe? You can text, you can email my wife, and then we could collaborate. And then we'll probably have Rico with us too. So maybe something will happen. Maybe something will work out. But I'd rather not talk because I know Krusty has his
be quiet.
His what do you call it? His people.
Who cares?
Right, he has his people here, babe.
I'm sure he's here
yeah,
too.
I'm sure he is.
But I'm praying that the detectives that are involved are going to be the detectives that are going to be able to clarify things.
What, babe? What are you talking about, detectives?
The detectives that are in the situation, I pray that they're going to be able to clarify things and bring things, you know. Angela's not dumb. She's not dumb. She didn't walk all those miles to go back to her corner for nothing. And I'm not going to mention anybody else, but I also know there's somebody else that interviews Angela that he knows a lot too. There, you know, and so at the end of the day, I can't, if I don't know where Angela is, there's nothing I can do. But if I find Angela on the streets, I definitely will spend time with Angela.
Thank you, Nathaniel, Rapture Watcher for Jesus, Yehoshua. Love you, StuckInCali, sharing and keeping you in prayers always. Thank you, brother.
We do need
prayers.
You guys,
bro.
I've been really, like I said, I like physically here, but I've been mentally checked out for quite some couple weeks now. Today I felt better. We had practice and to listen to the children sing and sing, you know, Christian music and singing to Jesus, and it lifted me. Don't you think I was better when I came home?
So I told you to keep that outside.
You didn't. But I felt like when I came home, like I said, we made a lot of important phone calls today, and then we talked to Tommy from
Colorado Pet Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Talked to Teresa.
Yes, and then we talked to a lot of people.
A couple of police officers, detectives. talk to.
We don't need to say who we're talking to. That's what I'm saying.
Who else? Who we
My
talk
husband just loves to tell
who else do we
people
talk to?
everything. We talk to a lot of people.
Several attorneys. Our
We
friends.
talked to a lot of things and dealt with a lot of
Show
things
yourself,
that needed
Krusty.
to be handled today. And so I felt better after I got off one phone call.
Krusty's a joke.
I felt
They
a whole
laughed
lot
at
better.
him.
And then I went to school, and then that just lifted me up better. But then I got to work, and I had people that just were not nice, and they were not kind, and my mood just went.
So you started crying again.
Almost. I decided to go home because I just.
Well, you better have made 200.
Stop.
Hey, look, this is what I get confused. Okay, and I'm not saying anything bad about you, Miss. Yes, Cosmic Angel. This is what. Good night, Leah. How's Minnie decide on the dress? We don't know yet.
I'm hoping she's gonna pick the dress from Stunner. I have it right
Okay,
here.
Miss Box, Miss BX. This is what I'm confused about. You're talking about you're gonna go look for her or find her or whatever. But then you says, okay, I'm gonna look and see. If I see her, I'll email. Not until next week, though. We might be there this weekend. Might.
Okay, well.
But I don't understand. So why are you not? You're not gonna email us until next week? It's gonna be late. That's what I see. I don't understand.
Rhiannon, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I didn't. I did not understand. And he clarified, but he clarified it because bam, he's taking the steps.
And then Rhiannon, I don't understand.
I didn't, babe. Like, you are monetized. Like, what is she saying? You are monetized. Like, too. We'll get money off anybody that has a page. You know what? Block her. She's an idiot. I'm sorry, you guys, but she's an idiot. This lady is here. You are monetized. You are monetized. Like, so that YouTube will get money off anybody that has a page. Well, maybe they are, but we're not.
Yeah.
We're not monetized.
If I was monetized, I'd have an ad. If I was monetized, I'd have commercials.
Yeah, she is a little weasel. Somebody
Who
please.
said that?
I think she's saying she won't be able to look. She's saying, let me see. That's so dumb. Hi, Juan and Kim. I like you guys a lot. Juan seems like a decent. You seem very. I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel bad for A and husband. Sharon, we are not monetized. Thank you, Rhiannon. We are not monetized.
Preach.
Can you get that through your head?
I don't understand. That's gonna go down in my mind.
Oh, look what Destiny said. Destiny said when I went a year ago, she talked to me. All I did was give her food and water. Good for you, Destiny. So there's your answer right there, Miss BX. I'm telling you, I thought she was very approachable. When I first met her, I kneeled down and got like, and we talked, and
she looks at him like she.
Yes,
looks
get
at
rid
the
of her,
other one.
Rhiannon. Please, Rhiannon, get rid of her. Sharon Scott. Oh, bye, Felicia. Sharon gone. She's gone. She's out of here.
And see, sometimes, like, to me, I feel like that could be a very
I don't understand.
I know, that's it. Just because you don't understand.
She said, I promise if I go downtown this week, I will email you. Oh, okay. Maybe she lives far.
Maybe she's over in Buckeye. You know what I mean? Maybe she's over in Wickensburg.
Yeah, okay. I
you
understand.
don't understand. Now he understands. See, this is communication breakdown. This is where the other one could have been a simple misunderstanding also. It is something that.
See ya. Peace out, Sharon. You're just here to cause trouble. I promise. Okay. That's it.
But I need to go to bed. I came home early. And I want to go to bed early.
She does sound. Yes, she does. She is approachable. So if you see her.
I was going to say that. Don't understand. Skirt, skirt.
She is approachable, Miss BX.
That's forever going to be in my brain. Skirt, skirt.
Good night, Danielle. Danielle from H-Town. From Houston.
So we will probably make that plan. you guys.
Danielle is from Houston.
We will probably plan on going to see Rico
Tango Blast.
And-
I used to be in Tango Blast.
in Prescott. Danielle. So I text Danielle from my husband's phone. So she was telling him what was going on, and I asked her to ask the dealership. The dealership still had her cars up to date.
I understand now.
Wasn't it today that
Love
I
it.
talked to her?
I understand now, Miss BX. You're good. I understand now.
See?
She's far. She's
Yeah,
in
I
surprise.
surprises.
Yeah,
He sometimes
that's where Dusty's at, right?
Oh, that was another thing you got. No, Dusty's in Buckeye. That's another thing. This is something else that they're bashing on our channel, is that all of our moderators are suspicious. They're too suspicious for me. You were saying that Danielle was texting him today. Ooh, well, I'll text her and ask her. Her car is still in the shop. And so I asked her.
Because she's asking for, from what I understand, what I got was that, because Rico told me the same thing, they want the videos taken down. Because she's like my wife. She was really affected by the nasty things
I'm
he's
telling
saying.
you, when we were in Prescott,
I don't care. They can
I
say nasty
watched
things
her
about me.
just get hammered, blowing up the phone. She said, "I'm done." Okay. She got pounded into nothing. She had nothing left in her. She said, "Okay." And then I noticed after we left, I seen she put a comment. You know what? Well, she may get a crush on you. Yes, she does. She's funny. One time we pulled up and it was dark and his hat was backwards and she thought he was the other one that she's in love with. And y'all know how I feel about that. So she came up and she looks and she's looking and it's dark. So she calls him by the name that she thought it was. I said, "Stop." Stop. And then she seen me and then she got like, Angela, I have a lot of love for Angela, you guys. She does have, her cute little snickers that she makes, her little laughs. And then she see me and she realized that it was us. And then she looked down, she goes,
But you need to text her and ask her why she's still texting him, if because she's devastated by the things that he's posting. She kind of was too, but I try to talk her out of it. And when she talked to my friend that's a lawyer, he talked her out of it too, like explained some things to her. And that fat boy's he's a joke. They laughed at him.
So anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, Angela, after she realized it's us and not the other one, she looks at him and she goes with a straight face, "Oh my." She's so cute. She said, "All my exes live in Texas," with her cute little smirk and her little smile. This one was, I think, back in December last year when quit showing off your star. Who cares about your star? That's old news. Here, why don't you represent this?
I do represent that.
There
I
you
represent that all the time.
There you go. Yahweh. So
not Yahweh, Hawa.
Yahweh. So after she realized it wasn't him,
means in Hebrew it means I belong to Hawa. The L and then it has his name. That's what they had.
And this one
redeemed
in Hebrew. I don't know. It looks kind of probably because I put on weight. It don't look right. It looks like it's all crooked. Anyway, she realizes it's not who she thought it was, and she looked at him and she got a little sticker and she goes, "You got any sons?" Are you crazy? She's so funny. So yeah, there's a side of Angela that is a very innocent, for what it's worth, a very loving, innocent. Angela is street smart and Angela knows how to manipulate, but there is a side of her too that is very
Good night, Cosmic Angel.
Good night, Cosmic Angel. I hope you're feeling better. If you tell Keisha, tell her I'll try and call her this week. And I'm sorry. There's just been a lot going on. But
a lot.
I do need to call
and
her.
there's going to be again, we're gonna probably be busy this weekend going up to Prescott to go visit Rico. So I think they can't get that through their head. I know they can't.
So
And then we'll just
anyway,
see that
I
some
will
folks
text
can-
Danielle and check, but I
Sure,
do
she
know
can't.
also
She's
her
saying
car
right
was still stuck in the shop. They
To be
haven't
honest,
diagnosed it.
somebody your husband
So I
too
told her that
looks
see if
like
they could
our
give her a
other
loaner. And
Yes, so, yes.
I know someone had promised them, and I'm not going to speak much on it, but somebody had promised them money that's supposed to come through YouTube on the 21st.
He's not gonna get it, babe.
So we'll see. That was on.
He's
That
lying,
was on the live.
babe. When is people are gonna understand this dude's a liar?
Connie, I feel it's part of her illness. And because of her illness, her vision is real to her. She believes he loves her and that she loves him. She's so cute because I heard on another interview though, it wasn't us. It wasn't us, but somebody else in interview. I think it was the other one that we just had this big falling out with that showed his true colors, but I don't know if it was, I'm pretty sure it was him. And she was saying, call him. And then, or maybe it was Street Blues. And he said, he's married. And she's so cute. It was just so honest. She goes, I have boundaries.
Yes, Connie. Yes, Connie.
And that's where my heart goes out for her because she truly is like innocent with some things. I mean, not innocence with being on the street stuff, but her mentality has a very innocent part to her. To be honest, in my opinion, her husband do look like, yeah, well, and his hat was on backwards and it was dark, and he did. And Angela always says she loves her Mexicans. She loves a Mexican. She's always been, that's one thing that's never switched up about Angela, ever. That's one thing she's always been very, very consistent with. And there's certain things, when you talk to Angela, I don't want to go much into detail on this. I don't, because people are starting to come over here. And like I said, just because this was a fallout over there, doesn't mean we're going to run back to over other people that we cut ties with. We cut ties for reasons. But Angela's smart. We would be doing an interview, sitting down, not even all the time recording, but even just sitting down, hanging out with her, and she would look up in the corner of her eye, and she would know who was there.
She would tell us
such and such.
he just
There's
passed
such
by.
and such. He just passed by, and we're not even paying attention, but she would pay attention. She would know. So she's aware and she pays attention. She really does. She's not stupid, you guys. She's really not stupid. You guys have heard in the videos. I've heard in the videos.
Thank you.
Somebody
Ditto.
sent me a screenshot. Thank you. Somebody sent me a screenshot, a little clip of a video where he was trying to talk bad about us to her, like saying we were mean or I don't even remember what the clip was. It was stupid. I don't even care because it's furthest from the truth.
Connie. Thank you, Connie.
But he was trying to put something into her head about us. And she looked at him. She
said no.
No, they don't. And I was like, sucker, she's not stupid. She's not dumb.
He was trying to coach her to say that we were. And Rihanna was there, right, babe? Rihanna was there when during the live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rihanna was there, and I said,
"Oh, that's what it was."
Yes,
that's what it was.
And Rihanna was there.
So let me clarify that. There's a difference between a live feed and an interview. And somebody put on there, that's what he was telling her. Oh yeah, but that's not okay because you told them to quit recording, and you didn't want to do an interview, and they still kept going. And she said, no, they didn't. There's a difference. So if we interview Angela, we sit down and we ask questions to Angela. It's a sit down one-on-one. What's going on? What has changed? What has been different since we've been here last? If we're doing a live, we're just chilling. We're just driving. We're eating. It's very, just go as you flow. We don't edit it. We don't cut things out. We don't. And so what we had asked her was, after we were done, My husband said, "Are you down to do an interview after?" And she said no. Rihanna was with us. We didn't
We
do an
said,
interview.
okay.
Somebody put she said no, but they still went back and interviewed her on the floor. It wasn't that day, dummy, whoever that was, dummy. And I'm not one to use that word, but that upset me. And I'm pretty sure I know who it is. It upset me because if you are such an investigator and you pay so much attention and you're so obsessed with Angela and everything going on with Angela, you would know the day that we did that, the day that we were doing the live in the car, she didn't want to do an interview. We did not do an interview that day. We did one the next day. That's when Rhiannon gave her glasses. Now, if you think about it, if you go back and watch that live, because I know you try to discredit everything and anything we do, you go back and watch that live. We went the whole live straight through with Angela. We dropped her off. We seen Shorty. We went to the canal that night. We went to the canal. I never did an interview with Angela that day. We went back the next day. Rhiannon was there. Asked her if she wanted to do one. Rhiannon was there. Did we give her money, Rhiannon? We will respect what Angela wants. She wanted. She said, okay. My husband, did the interview on that one. So I honestly don't even know if I honestly even listened to that one where she was kind of laying down on the sidewalk. But another thing I want to talk about is Shorty. We spent some time with Shorty, Rhiannon, myself, and Minnie, and she was in a great mood. She had some things going on. She hurt her hand. Shorty's hit and miss. She's hit and miss. It doesn't mean I'm going to love her any less. Just like Josh, depending on Josh, we didn't see Josh's trip. Josh is hit and miss too. Shorty had a great day. We gave her a blessing back. Everything was good. Well, then the next day we went back. It was after Rhiannon had left, so it had to have been Saturday. My husband was talking to Angela. I was sitting in the car, and I look up and Shorty's at the window. And she's like, hey, she's like, you got some food? I'm hungry. And I was like, yeah, let me see what I have in the back. So I get out of the car and I open the trunk. I'm like, how you doing today? Not too good. And I'm like, oh, sorry to hear that. Let me see what I got. So I pulled out some oatmeal. She's like, the boop? What the boop do I want with some boop oatmeal? I ain't got no boop hot water. What you trying to get? And I said, okay, you don't want oatmeal? She said, I need something more boop nutritious boop. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going through and I said, I have an orange and a banana. I don't want me no mother boop. And I'm like, well then, what do you want, Shorty? And I was going to go get Shorty something to eat because I think she was kind of beating around. She wanted a hamburger. Now, was she polite? No. But this is Shorty's mental health. The day before, she was just peaches and cream. Mental health and addiction really could dictate. So then she was just being, rude. And I thought, do you want a hamburger? Do you want me to go get you a hamburger? Because we were going to go get Angela something to eat anyway. And she was like, yeah, I'll take me a hamburger. And then Minnie had opened the door and she was like, hi, Shorty. She said something and she was disrespectful to Minnie. And I said, that's it right there. That's, Well, I asked her, what'd you say? And she said it. And I said, yeah, that's not okay. You don't talk to my daughter that way. And I said, Minnie, close the door. And then I still wasn't mean to her, but those boundaries were put up. And she got mad, and so she walked off. So I said, okay, God bless you. Jesus still loves you. So do we. So it doesn't change next time we're in Phoenix. I'll still go see Shorty, but I can't force her to be in a good mood. It doesn't mean that, I don't have expectations. I don't. I'm happy when she's in a great mood, and, there's days she could be really, really good, but that's just kind of, that's how it is out there. I'm not going to love her any less. But I think that's all I got to say, because I want to go to bed. I'm tired. But thank you guys for coming on. Linda, I'm not into watching and hearing lies. Is that towards us?
I don't think so. Clarify, Sharon.
Was it recently or a long time ago?
Sharon, can you clarify that, please? That way I can. Sharon said, "I just unsubscribed to E." Yeah.
And again,
Habitual liar. Fat boy is a habitual liar.
I can just imagine what's going on. I wonder if he even did a live. That was something else. I talked to Terry.
Thank you, Sharon, for explaining. She said, "Not you guys."
I was talking to Terry the other day, and I said, the funny thing is, we
Good.
were originally scheduled to do a live at 11 o'clock on Monday with Rico, but because that code went to a device that Rico does not have access to, we didn't think that was very secure. So we had to figure out a way to go around it, and that's when we did the StreamYard, but it wasn't going to be set up till later that night. But I said, how funny and ironic is that? Who decided to do a live right at the same time? And who did he have on that live?
Yeah. Thank you, Vega.
She hadn't been on the camera for a while. And then all of a sudden, the day that we were scheduled to do a live with Rico at the same exact time, and then he's trying to drop dirt on her name, and she was like, no. I just thought that was so funny. Somebody just did a little clip and sent that, and I thought, wow.
What? I didn't see it.
Yeah, where he was trying to say, you asked them to quit recording you, and
I didn't see the clip. Where's that?
Didn't? I have it. I'll show it to you.
I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to use this crap. Knowing him, he'll.
So I guess the worst case scenario, you guys, if this channel gets taken down, do we have copyright strikes?
No.
If this channel gets taken down, which is they're trying, that's God's will. Then I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna leave everything in God's hand.
And then we'll start another channel. We'll start another channel with puppies.
We won't. So.
And she said, nope. That's coaching, you guys. But he accuses us of that. He accuses other channels of that they're coaching her. When he's doing it right, just watch. You guys will see all his lies.
It was kind of crazy.
He's a habitual liar.
It was kind of crazy how he went
he has the gift of gab. And then he uses his curls. He uses his curls.
I do too. I have the gift of gab too. But he wanted to portray something, and it didn't quite go that way.
She said no. Yeah, he said, doesn't you told them to stop and they didn't stop. She said, who? He said, StuckInCali. She said, no, they didn't.
We've always been respectful of Angela. Always. Just so there's times we respect her. When we pray for her, we ask her if we could pray for her. If she doesn't want us to pray for her, we don't force that on her.
Yes.
There's not always times that we prayed for her. For the most part, she does let us pray for her, though. But there has been a few times that she has not, and we respect that. We respect that. So just keep everybody in your prayers. Continue to let God do his thing and bring darkness into light. That's our prayer. Lord, just continue to expose, reveal, and show what's really happening.
Hi, Miss Mo. Never seen you here before.
Miss Mo. That's not nice.
That's what it is, Miss Mo. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Sometimes my husband be accusing people.
It's Miss Mo, babe. I wouldn't talk to a lady like that if that wasn't her name.
I don't think is that how you say it, Mo? It's probably Moy.
Moy.
Missy Moy. Is it Mo?
Say sorry. Say sorry.
No, I encourage you guys to make a backup.
Say sorry.
I'm not.
See? You're acting like me because you cute. Now you're acting like
me.
Now you're acting like fat ass.
Be quiet. That's not nice. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes,
Mo?
Miss Mo. She said yes. Say sorry.
Stop first.
Babe, she said yes.
Okay, stop.
Say sorry.
You're saying it too many times.
What?
Stop.
I'm saying what too many times?
Is that Miss Mo?
Yes, Miss Mo.
You're answering for her.
Thank you, Miranda Frost.
Is it Miss Mo?
Missy. Oh, Missy.
Missy Mo?
Missy Mo. Yes.
Okay, my bad.
Say sorry.
I said my bad.
That'll work.
I'm tired, you guys.
That'll work, I guess.
Yeah.
Teresa,
They have
yes,
to.
they need a backup. Yeah. She said, yeah, Miss Mo. Missy Mo. Oh, my bad. I should have said
But
Missy.
his mouth, it sounded like he said mole. Like a
Oh
mole,
my
like
goodness.
a mole on you.
That's
That's
because I'm Mexican.
that's what I thought. So I thought he was accusing you of being a mole.
No.
But what do you want, Miss Mole?
No, that's not what
What
I
did
was.
you say?
I said yes. I said because
Where did you come from, Miss Mole?
No, that's not what I said. I said
What'd you
yes,
say?
Miss Mo. Oh yeah, Miss Mo. I didn't say that, babe.
It sounded like you were questioning.
No,
like,
I
that's
just
how I took it.
I just do that when people are being dumb.
I know, but that's how I took it. You
Like
were
when
calling
people are
her
being
like a
dumb.
mole.
Night night, Rhiannon. Good night night, Linda Joyce.
Good night. Love
We
you
say
guys.
Missy. We say Missy Mo. Where I'm from. Haha. Destiny. Nope. Destiny said nope.
I thought it was Mo.
Why is it so hard to say sorry?
Moy.
Right? Right? When I'm wrong, I'm like, my bad. I'm sorry, babe.
That's
My
what I
bad.
said. My bad.
Good night, y'all. I love you guys. Good night,
Good night,
Rhiannon.
guys. We love you. Have a good night. Oh, keep these children in prayer. They got about 2 more weeks to wrap it up. That they get their verses right and that they do a good job and that they work together. I thought they sounded really, really good today, though.
Oh, singing.
We appreciate you guys. I'll pass. He'll find someone else. It'll pass. He'll find someone else.
Yeah, he will.
Oh, we're praying that.
We're praying he get exposed. We're praying that he
That's
goes
all I'm gonna say. It's
down.
just people.
Good night, Teresa.
You know,
we're praying in the
you could
precious
only
powerful name
you
of
could only
Yahushua
do
Jesus.
things so
He goes
many.
down, boy.
I just pray whatever's done in darkness comes to light, and
Yes.
you know.
I don't care who's you're backing. You don't know our Father. You don't the Most High.
So
Yes.
appreciate
Thank
you guys.
Yes. Yes. We don't want him to go to nobody else.
Amen.
He is.
It's been 3 hours and I could already hear everybody. Oh my gosh, they ramble. I'm tired anyway.
So
I can
Fatty,
ramble, but I
Fat
am
Boy,
tired.
Khaki Pants, because he's one of them that was saying that we rambled for 8 hours. So hey Gordo, if you don't like our rambling, kick rocks, Gordo. He was saying you were asked not to record her, but you kept recording. He was coaching her to agree, but Anna said no. Yes, exactly,
it was so
Nicole.
funny, 'cause
it was
she
so
was
funny.
like,
She was like, no, they didn't. No, they don't. Because I'm telling you guys, she's
Haven't
not
you heard where
stupid.
she
She's not
calls him
dumb.
out on certain things?
Yeah.
She goes, I've heard him say
He
about
said,
other people,
oh my God, it was
they're
so
not
funny.
supposed to be doing that to you. She goes, but you do. I'm
Skirt.
oh.
But it was good because she told him to eat. In other words, shut up. She's telling him, eat, shut up, eat, cover your mouth. And he goes, oh, she loves me. She cares about me. No, fat ass. She's telling you to be quiet. So to be quiet, to eat, feed your mouth so she don't have to hear you.
I know Angela. Angela wants to be gone. She wants to go. Skirt. She gotta go. She's like, let's eat. Wrap it up. Time to go.
Yeah,
she wants to smoke her cigarette.
It's not because she cares about you. It's because she wants. And it was right when he was trying to coach her about us. Yes, he needs to learn to stop with the BS. Angela gives him that look like, be quiet. Yes.
She has called him out. I've heard her call him out where he's tried to coach her with other things. And she said, well, you do the same thing.
Yep. She calls him out. She's not dumb. She's not stupid,
dumb.
you guys.
She pays attention. She watches.
She told him, eat. In other words, shut your mouth. Shut up. And why did she say that? Because he was talking about us, right? It was right when he was talking about us. And she said, eat. Like, in other words, be quiet. One thing that I'm
happy of, because I do not approve of it. And I'm so thankful that this falling out happened, because my spirit was so off and why did she get a wig? I just think, he
used to be so against that.
What? But is that something she needs? She doesn't need a wig. She needs to get her teeth looked at. She needs to get, you know, there's other things that, in my opinion, why would you paint her up? And it's just,
I have a funny feeling that
I don't want to say anything though.
I do.
Just leave it at that. We'll just say,
I have a funny feeling something is something's cooking. And it has nothing to do with us. I think already something's cooking. And I hope so. And I pray to God that it is. Because evil, wicked, vileness needs to be ceased.
Enough reports and enough people coming forward. You know, you might be able to fool and get over on a couple. But when enough people step forward and enough people file complaints and enough people step forward and speak up, they're going to have to look into
Thank you, Connie. Yes. I think she was upset that he was talking about us because she knows us. She knows our heart.
Angela knows we've never, ever disrespected her.
Never.
We've never. I'm so patient with Angela, even when she would have her little rants, you know, or her little jealousy fits. I love her. I know it's her mental health. It's not Angela. You know, I'm okay. Go ahead. You need to rant. You need to vent. I'm okay with it. You know, I don't take it personal. We've never ever, we've let her vent. We've let her express how she feels. We've never, you know, not loved her for exactly where she is. And that's something, you know, I can't speak for anyone else, but I know when we're with Angela, we don't have ulterior motives. I'm gaining nothing. I hear everybody say, "Oh, it was Angela. They're using Angela." I could have been monetized.
We're not monetized, you guys.
If it was about money, I would have been monetized as soon as I could have been monetized at 1,000.
You guys go look at that video. He says that we're monetized, and he said we're doing this for views and clicks and likes and money. You guys are smart. You guys are intelligent. We are not monetized. Look at the words coming from my mouth. We are not monetized.
Right now, I have 15,100.
That's a good month.
Almost 15,160. I don't
That's
want that
good,
shown.
babe. No. I'm going to show something else.
15, almost 16,000 watch hours this month.
This is what I'm
not getting paid.
This is what I want to show.
Paying me.
No, we're not getting paid, you guys.
He wants
I promise
to show
you.
the male and the women ratio, probably.
Okay, you guys. At first, no, because it used to be 50-50. It used to be 50-50, and the women just took over. Man, we got women up in here, boy. So that's why I got to be careful. I got to be sensitive.
Yeah, he should be a little more sensitive.
I got to be sensitive.
You know.
So we have. It used to be our channel, well, her channel. I would help her, but I call it ours. Our channel used to be 50% male and 50% women. Now, what's the percent of
84.3 women and 15.6.
Man, what happened to my boys? Man, you guys, 85%, almost 85% women is our channel. But hey,
but my point is at 15,000 watch hours and the month's not even over.
Thank you, Debbie.
I'm not making money off that. I'm not getting paid off of that. So it just doesn't even make any sense to me, you know, why there's so much hate. Why? What for what? I don't understand. Like I said, I could honestly understand maybe if I was monetized, I could honestly look at it and say, okay, I could really see where this person's coming from. I could see that. But I'm not monetized. I'm not making money. Everything we do is out of our pocket. Now,
so that's why
somebody blessed us with $200 tonight. Guess what? We knew we had to make a trip to Phoenix. So that's what this is going to do. That, you know.
So get ready, Krusty.
If anything that we do, whatever we get, we're transparent with. Good
night, Connie.
It's right there. That's why we did the live with Rico. We're not doing it for recognition. We're not doing it for views. This is not my money. This is a subscriber that, and then he was off on the money. He was way off on whatever. So if you're going to listen and you're going to watch, get your facts right, because somebody sent 2, somebody sent 25, and then somebody sent 20, and then I think somebody sent $2. Every last penny, and then we covered the rest, went straight to Rico, not to our pocket. And guess what? Danielle bought her own stuff. That's another thing I want to say. Somebody put in the comments, that money should have went to Danielle. That money wasn't sent to Danielle. Him over there sent money to Danielle. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. That it wasn't sent to me. It was sent to her. The money that was sent to me was sent to go to Rico. Now, if they would have told me it went to Danielle, that's where the money went. But somebody was telling me I should have took that money and put that money to, I'm not going to say nothing, but I did get a text message, and I'm going to touch on that. You texted me and said there was nothing wrong with that watch that Rico had, that it came from you. I believe that it was a nice gift, and I believe it was sincere, but that watch was linked back to something else.
Fat boy.
And that's why we got him a new smartwatch. So he has, no ties with that. So his new watch.
He was tracking him. He tracks people, you guys.
And I'll be honest and fair. I heard somebody else sent me a clip saying that he GPS Angela. Again, I don't like him, but I'm not going to speak something that's not true. Okay. And so even though I cannot stand him, even though we got all this and I cannot stand him, I don't believe that's the case. Because when Rihanna was there, I looked at her watch. I said, your watch is so cute. It was a pretty brown watch, and neither of her watches told time. So I was like, well, maybe my husband could look at it to see if it's something we could fix. And you looked at it. It was not no smartwatch. It wasn't a smartwatch.
But she has another one probably.
No. Neither of her watches were smartwatches.
How do you know, babe?
I mean, unless he's tracking her somewhere else.
Yeah. He said it on a live. Either Maria or Teresa told me that. He said it on a live that he's tracking her on a watch.
Well, we know he says a lot of things that aren't true.
She's off the streets. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, the 2 watches that I've seen were not watches.
She's in a motel, right, babe?
We don't know.
But according to them, she's in a motel. According to them, right?
I guess. I don't know. I don't live in Phoenix. This got all off topic yesterday when you were here. I don't know. We don't live in Phoenix. I don't know where Angela is. I haven't watched any of his videos. I haven't heard anything. Honestly, the last that I knew of, and this is honest, the last time I knew of was whatever day it was, maybe Sunday or Saturday, whatever day she left and they picked her up because she walked and got lost, supposedly. That was the last day that I heard from her or anywhere about her. And I believe, I'm still not sure, but I believe that's where they were taking her back to. But I cannot speak on that because I don't know.
She's probably tracked on her by her tablet. She has a tablet now, yes. And I asked Rico.
But wouldn't the tablet have to be off the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but I asked Rico, and Rico said that he thinks that was his. He said I described it to him, and I described it, the tablet, and I described the charger, and he said that was his. But
we don't know that for the fact. We don't know that for a fact because what I heard was Frank was going to give her a tablet. So we don't know that. That's hearsay. We don't know.
Babe, you believe him? All the lies he tells, you believe him?
No, but I don't believe him. We can't prove it, so you can't sit here and say. I don't believe him. You can't say that's what you guys think it is because you don't know.
I described the tablet to him. He said he thinks that was his tablet.
Good. I like that wording. He thinks.
Yes, that's what I said.
But you got to be careful because these people run with things.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got to spell it for him.
You want me to apologize? You want me to apologize?
No. But you've got to be.
Yeah, because I know he's watching crusty jeans, crusty pants, crusty shorts.
Hey, you guys are still on. Yeah, we're going to bed. I'm tired.
Gordo.
We're going to bed. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Take a night.
I don't have to go to bed with you.
I'm kind of wet up tonight.
She told E she didn't get lost, but she called him because she was too tired to.
She's so cute. And it looked like she was back at her spot.
I understand.
Somebody had clipped the thing and sent it to me. And they were like, oh my gosh, look. They didn't know where she was. And then, but somebody else said that she was calling and calling. and he stayed at the canal instead of going and getting her. And in all honesty, I don't know where she's at. I don't know what hotel she's at or where she had been at, if she still is in a hotel. But if it is the hotel that we went to go visit her at, I don't even know how she would even got downtown. I don't think it's walkable, do you?
What, babe?
I don't think it's walkable.
What?
Where she was at the hotel.
Yeah, it take a couple hours. That's probably why she got tired.
Tina be walking. Tina will walk from Mesa. She'll take the light rail and walk. Tina could go far, like hours. Like Tina will take a whole day just to go back to the corner.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I agree with you, Tina.
What?
Read it, babe.
You put it up there. You can put trackers in. It doesn't have to be a tablet or watch. He could have put one in those bags. Yeah, but Angela don't. That's just it. You can't guarantee Angela's going to keep a bag.
She does carry bags, though.
But she doesn't always keep them. We've given her several bags. She did. How many purses has she lost? So, I mean, that's a statement that, you know, that's neither here or there. We don't know. All I'm saying, if they said that they tracked her he had a tracker on a watch. When we were there, we seen her watches. They were not trackable watches, unless they're like Get Smart type watches, but they didn't even have batteries in them. So
see, and that's my point, Celeste. That's my point. Prove my point. Thank you for this comment. Yes, because he knows everything. He accuses other people. Oh, they want drama. They want drama. They want drama because drama sells. Drama sells.
yeah, he says we.
So he changed the title of the video. He removed the part where she got lost, and I even said that on the live that night. He's just saying that because it's going to draw attention, especially having to do with Angela. So he's trying to draw attention. He loves drama. You guys, when are you guys going to pick it up and catch on? He loves drama because drama brings attention to his channel. And that's why he tries to make, I think, some of the drama he makes up just so that he can get attention to his channel.
Record, we don't want drama.
We don't want drama.
We ramble.
Yeah,
and
we ramble.
We hang out, and you know, we just talk, but we're not about drama. I don't want the drama. I want to go to bed though. I love you. Well, I don't want to go to bed, but I got things to do. You guys have a good night. Bye, guys.
Good night, you guys.
We'll keep y'all posted.
Thank you. We'll keep you guys posted. Thank you once again to Destiny for sending us $200. That's gonna go to our weekend trip. Thank you. And I'm sure that Rico will be happy. We're going to tell him.
Oh, and that was another lie. He's got all this money in his legal team, but he had to get this big donation because now he has to get an attorney. But I thought he had an attorney.
I thought he had an attorney.
Attorneys. I thought he paid monthly for his attorneys.
But I think
now it's paralegals.
But I think when you're a 501c3, you cannot represent yourself. What is so bad about that? So it's a lie. He's a liar. Once again, he's a liar. When you're a 501c3, you cannot represent yourself. It's unethical. So he's a liar, you guys. All his lies are going to catch. All you guys have to do is just watch and listen to his lies.
I just prefer not to keep giving people stuff. I prefer just to keep letting people hang their own stuff. But my husband just loves to tell everybody everything.
Because he's a liar.
I'm curious to see what else I missed while I was at work, what all took place. Because I said before I left, please don't even discuss anything. We were advised on going forward what needs to be happening. And so I said it just makes sense just to right now. There's steps that need to be taken.
The lawyer told you that, not me. He told you that. He didn't tell me that. Hello all. Oh, there's Keisha. Hey,
hi, Keisha.
You're like at the end of it.
I'm going to try and call you.
Okay, tell her. Yeah. No, who do you think it is?
Well, I didn't
tell her,
know.
Babe. Tell her. She has a message for you, Keisha.
She's still on? Tinkerboo.
Keisha's on.
Keisha. Well, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm so sorry. I love you. I was just not having a good day. It was nothing personal. And I seen your text messages. And it was not, honestly, it was not even directed to you guys. And I publicly admitted, I'm sorry. You guys took like
What
a bunch
lies?
of it. All of my mods, I
What
kind of got
lies?
onto. But what it was
Okay.
honestly over was
All his
that
lies.
Christina Yanis or whoever, and then that other Vicky that we blocked. That's what it was going on, and it was just like everything that happened. So it was nothing with you, Keisha. And I've got so many texts. I did see your text, and I'm sorry I haven't.
Really?
See, they're just wanting to know what
I
lies
know.
to let you keep running your mouth and keep
Be
talking.
quiet. Really?
So
Armored
thank
sheep.
you, Keisha. I will try and call you. Maybe you could make cupcakes and we could take some to Rico. He might like that. But I'll try and call you this week. We've got a lot going on, and Minnie's going to have graduation, so
Hi.
we wanted to see if you and B wanted to come. For sure. We would love to
Armored
have you
sheep.
guys.
Can I block them? You can't put timer use on. Put. Bye,
You
Felicia.
blocked them. All they asked was a question.
Yeah, obvious. What lies? Everything that comes out of his mouth is
Maybe
a
they
lie.
don't honestly know.
Uh,
You don't know that. Maybe they honestly.
Well, I asked them. Really?
Maybe they honestly don't even know what's going on or anything about anything, and they just honestly
Bye,
showed up.
Felicia. I don't care. Bye, Felicia. You should have answered. I said, "What lies? Really?" And they should have put down right away. What, you want me to unblock them? I can unblock them.
Little love goes a long way.
Want me to
Little
unblock
grace
them?
goes a longer way. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, every time I try to give people grace, you get mad at me. Sorry, back phone died. Okay. Good night, Keisha. Good night, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Good night, fat boy. Good night, liar. Khaki pants on fire. I'm just being funny right now. Yes. I know you're watching. I know you're watching, fatty, fat boy. Tip for fresh supplies gives him life. Emotional vampires. They are empty inside. He needs serious help, but has no insight. He needs a major wake up call. Yes. And he's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going to get it, Tammy. You are so funny, Juan. Tell Minnie I said good night. Minnie, Destiny said good night. Good night, you guys. Thank you guys for being so awesome and stopping by and giving us all the likes. Appreciate all of you guys. Even the haters. Haters keep our let me see if I can still put this. This is a special message for the haters. Haters, this is for you. Read it. Hello to all our awesome subscribers, mods, and lastly, our haters. Keep our names in your mouth. Blow us up. Good night, Alicia Hall. Haters, that's for you. That's a special message for you. Keep our names in your mouth. Blow us up. Thank you, haters. Oh, they left. The haters are leaving. Good night, Angie. The haters are leaving. I'm just being funny right now, you guys. Good night. Night, Minnie. Tammy says, night, Minnie. Good night, you guys. Thank you for everything. You guys are awesome. Bam. Bam.